Shut up and sit down.
Oh, welcome to Chick Chat Comedy Podcast. I am one of your fabulous hosts, Patty Rossborough, and I am here with the other fabulous host of Chick Chat, Carrie Carabas.
Thank you. You remembered my name,
The lovely Greek goddess. We have two lovely guests today.
which I'm very excited about.
Very excited. One is my daughter, Molly Kornfeld.
I'm going to finally get to the bottom of this.
Who is also a comic, which doesn't even make sense.
No,
after you saw what happened to me. And we have another person here today, Evan Reuben, who
Is the son of comedic
Another
genius
an-
Rock Rubin.
exactly. So we have to. Oh, you got to turn your sound down. So we have that's Carrie. Oh no, that's Molly. Turn your sound down.
No, it's me.
So we have two millennials who are carrying on
The legacy
the
of their
legacy
parents.
of comedy, and we will get to that. And also
Now, my daughter would have been here because she's also a comedian, but she's, has middle school tomorrow.
You know what? I was going to ask you. I'll ask you later what you would think if your daughter became a stand-up comic. Okay, but we'll ask that later because first. Oh, and also, we're here at the Comic Strip, live at the Comic Strip. We're here with Adam Hineker from the Rec Room, who is our producer, and Manny Arias is here as a what is he?
Reader of the
reader
comments.
So if you have any
It's
comments,
like we're bringing him back for a guest.
he's a
star
guest set,
role.
and
Yeah.
if there's stupid comments, we don't read them. But if they're good, okay. So before we even get to our fabulous guests, I would like to know, Carrie, how was your week meeting this?
Okay, so Adam, I'm getting like a weird buzzing sound in my ear. Is that normal?
It's fine.
Okay. So here's the situation. Sunday, I get a text from my friend Louis Sweet.
That's a man or a woman?
Louis Sweet.
Sounds like a girl.
Louis Sweet.
Okay.
A man and his wife. And he texted me, Chick Chat today, Channel 5 between 12 and 12:30. What?
Okay.
Okay, no. Our show is being ripped off by 4 black women.
I know. They've been out for a while, though, but here's the thing.
Were they out before us?
Yeah,
No.
They were.
No,
What?
I don't think
Adam,
so.
You're
They
lying.
They weren't on TV.
Adam, I'll
were.
beat the shit out of you right now.
But here's the thing,
Do it.
Carrie. They're not Chick
Right
Chat.
now.
They're Chic Chat, aren't they? CHIC.
Maybe they're chic chat.
They're
No,
Chic Chat.
no, I think he
There's
wrote-
no K. There's no
Yes,
K.
okay, yeah, that's been on YouTube since way
what?
before.
What?
We talked about.
I have to
Look,
find this.
we're the white Chick Chat, okay? So if
Yeah.
you're looking for us, if you see black girls, it's not us.
Well, it could be me. I did the Ancestry.com thing. Actually, my husband just did the Ancestry.
What has he got in him?
75% asshole and 25% ape.
Asshole.
Just saying.
Yeah, so are you still, so it's okay. There's a lot of Chick Chats out there.
I'm very
but-
upset, Patty.
Look.
I'm very upset. This is our ticket, our last chance.
we do have a But Kevin Brennan wants us to call the show Two Tired Twats.
Which I don't think.
I just don't think that. What do you think, guys?
I liked it. That whole conversation was brilliant.
Do you like
I gotta
it?
say.
Oh, see, boys
I
like Two Tired
Two Tired
Twats.
Twats.
No. Molly?
I just the
I was like-
alliteration.
I mean, it's good alliteration, but it's like, ooh.
It doesn't matter. Sheryl Crow took the fucking name.
It's not Sheryl Crow. It's the girl from, what the fuck is she?
Wait, what? How'd you take it?
Sissy, Chrissy Hind? What's her name? From the
Oh,
Pretenders.
from-
What did she say?
They supposedly have had a thing called Two Tired Twats. So
Yeah.
I think it's been taken.
They took it already.
Twat's funnier than chick, though, right?
Yeah,
We can
twat
agree on
is
that.
way
Twat,
funnier.
I feel like. By the way, underrated word. Twat doesn't get its due.
In London, it does.
Does it?
Yeah, everyone calls each other twats in London.
Interesting.
So, are you done with your
right.
week?
You're right. It's chic chat.
It's
okay.
chic chat.
Whatever.
All right.
All right. So, my week? Yeah, that's pretty much it. That kind of threw a monkey wrench in my week.
I know, that got you very upset.
Yeah.
I don't care. How long is that show going to last? A year?
Like us, we're gonna go forever in a 2x4 room at the comic strip. Listen, can I just say, and no pay.
Yeah, well, we're gonna sell T-shirts or something.
I'm gonna start selling T-shirts. You guys have to start buying stuff because
How
I
about
can't.
panties? We should sell panties
Ew,
since
no,
we're girls.
that seems too much.
No, that's
He'll
good.
take two.
Bloomers
Evan
at
wants
this
to.
point. Bloomers. But did we mention that I did my Kevin Can Wait?
No, why don't
Yes,
we
you
mention
did.
that? Because we.
Oh, we did it last week.
No. I mean, you did. Kevin Can Wait. You did an awesome job.
Yes.
I also watched that.
Just so
You
you
did
know.
see it?
Yeah, on the internet. Yeah.
Wasn't she good?
Okay,
Yeah.
now what I want to say is Rubin
Yes.
is Evan's father.
And what does Rubin do on that show, Carrie?
Rubin used to be a stand-up comic with all of us, Kevin and
Right, I
and
used to
Gary.
work with him
So
as a
very,
comic.
very, very funny.
Very funny.
Now he's the producer of the show, and he kind of like stepped back out of the scene, out of the limelight, and just collects cash now, which
well.
is fantastic.
He writes a lot. He does about
But he does
70,
behind the
80
scenes.
hours a week working his tushy off. So he does.
He
you know,
does?
there's something behind those paychecks.
Oh.
Well, there's something behind them, but he doesn't have to be in the spotlight. Like,
No,
see,
yeah, he
I-
doesn't. Yeah, he's.
I
more of
wouldn't
a-
mind writing, but
You wanna
I
be
would-
the star.
I want to be in
Carrie
front of the
wants to be the
camera
star.
too. I just need that. Fit.
With a face like that, you should be though. I mean,
Oh.
come on.
Oh, damn.
Flatter the
Wow,
host,
he's got
take
moves.
notes.
He's got moves.
He is nothing like his father.
How old are you? You're very young. You're
And he's
21,
so
20,
cute.
21?
I will be 21.
You
in
will
two
be.
God,
weeks.
so young.
That means you
So
are 20.
now you
So, yeah.
work as a page, right?
Yeah, a PA.
Okay, on the show, and I'm happy he was there because he helped me out a lot.
What is a PA exactly?
I put it like this. I
Production
used to work at
assistant.
Starbucks, and now I'm a PA, and at least Starbucks had benefits. It's the same job. It's the same gig.
Do
you get coffee.
Do you get
You
benefits
run
on
around.
this show?
You don't. You totally don't. The
Damn.
benefits are like you get to have the coolest job ever and like watch a TV show.
But you've been on. They've thrown you on it, haven't they? A
They
little
have,
bit?
I've done like we ran out of background people one day, and they were like,
So
"All right, you take the walkie off.
you.
You're getting it." Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So I've done stuff like that, but it's a really cool job. But it's a lot of running around and just grabbing coffee for bigwigs.
Yeah,
So-
he got me my coffee.
I got Carrie exactly.
But
Bigwigs
you
like
were
Carrie.
fabulous, and you looked great. The hair was great.
They did my hair so big, and not only that, I got there early because it was pouring rain. I had done my hair already, so when I got to makeup and hair, they were like, "Oh, your hair's great. We don't have to do anything." But then when I got on set, they were like, "Her hair's in her face. Take her back," and that's when they poofed it to the side. But I got there at 11:30. I didn't shoot the scene till 5.
That stinks.
And
That's
I
the
didn't
gig.
leave till 8 because then I had to stay in the scene.
That's
But
showbiz,
thank God-
Carrie.
That's
the
That's
gig.
showbiz.
I don't mind. I'll do it again, Kevin. But here's the thing. You were there and you helped me out so much because you
Oh,
were
thank
like,
Yeah.
talking me through.
That's my job. Take care of the actresses, and when there's a comic on set, always a little extra special. So I try to do what I can to help out the people who have
Very
the heavy
nice.
lifting to do. So
Very nice. Very
I
cute.
hope
Very
I can
cute.
help
Molly
out.
Wright is cute.
So now I
even though
met-
you're too old. for
Yeah,
him.
I feel creepy.
too old.
Yeah, how old are you?
Way too old.
I'm 26.
Yeah. I
Okay,
think
that's
so.
not too old.
It is.
Because
That's
I
adorable
dated
that you
a
think that's too old.
21-year-old when I was 38.
Oh my lord.
I met him.
God.
Was he
Everybody-
handsome?
Everybody was like,
Very good
Are you
looking. The
getting a
model.
nanny for him or are you bringing him to dinner with us? I'm like, he's got to come to dinner with us. Now, anyway, so now let's talk about Evan for a quick second
Yes.
because the
And
chunk
then we will
of-
get to my daughter.
Yes, we will. There's
I
chunk-
would have voted
there's-
for ladies first. I'll just say that.
Well, I do want to get to you. So, I met you the first time I was doing Westbury,
Yeah.
and you were there. And
I was
the
there.
minute you started talking, you were like, "I'm Mike Rubin's son," and I just knew it because you were exactly like your mannerisms are. I mean, you kind of look like your dad, but you're a darker version. You're like the Latino version.
Yeah.
of,
The 2018 updated.
Your mom's Latino.
Yes.
Latina,
yes,
I guess you say with a
yes,
Latina.
Latina,
yes.
so that you got a little.
So you got the hot blood in you, baby.
You got a little Spitfire in
Little
you.
bit.
And
Do you
then,
are you angry? Do you get angry or no?
No, I'm not a blow when I drive. That's the only
Oh
time.
yeah, me too. I wanna
But
kill
then I
people.
step out of the car and I'm back to handing out roses. So it's a weird. I don't know where it comes from. It's just kind of something about the car and the transportation license plates. Just I don't know.
I'm same way. I'm
so wait, so now you're with you. I have to finish this because he was with Chris Roach, who's on the Kevin Can Wait show.
Love
Yes.
Chris Roach.
So
The
now
best.
we asked Darcy if he could do a guest spot. Now Darcy says yes, thinking we meant Joey Cola
Why would she think he's Joey Cola?
because Joey Cola was there and she was in the middle of, she had all these people there
Yes.
and she's like, yes. And then all of a sudden she realizes later, I'm like, well, when is Evan going on? Evan's not going on. I go, what, you said yes already? She's like, oh. oh my God, you know, because she's
And this is a Westbury Music Fair, so that's like a big deal.
Huge.
Because
Very
you're
big deal.
like a
Where
new
is
comic.
this?
It's in Long Island. It's this big theater in the Round. And that's I
okay.
saw like what's her name? Who's the
Everybody's
black gal?
been
Come on, who's the black
everybody,
gal?
anybody who's
The singer, the black gal. Come on, Adam.
Aretha
Singer,
Franklin.
a black
Aretha
gal?
Franklin.
It's like Aretha Franklin. They got in a big fight. They
Patti
had a fist
LaBelle.
fight. Patti LaBelle. They had like a fist fight. I saw Patti LaBelle there,
Fucking-
who was in the round and did not pay
And
attention.
was round. She filled the
She's
whole round.
Gigantic, but would not look at our side of the audience. Like when you work in the round, fucking turn around.
Make the triangle,
She is
right?
just
Interesting.
looking at the one side, and I was so pissed, even though I didn't pay for my ticket. I felt like I got fucking angry. So I always remember that. I always pay attention to the whole room, you know,
Right.
like turn around. Anyway.
So now he ends up. She goes, okay, he'll do whatever 5. What'd you do? 5-7 minutes.
5 minutes, 5.5.
Okay, now comedians die, and they're still dying to get in that room, and they're still you got like golden given to you right there. So I'm waiting to see this kid. Now he went up after. Who'd you go up after?
Okay, so Joey Cola did wind up doing a guest spot. He was supposed to do 5. He
And he
wound
ended
up doing like
20.
8, but it was so
No.
tight, and he was ripping the room apart.
He was ripping it.
Absolutely blew
Did you have
the
to
roof
follow
off
him?
that place.
No, it was
And
intermission.
It was intermission.
Then Joey comes
Then
up
Joey
and
comes-
acts
so they're
like
cold
where his
first.
wife was. He's like, "Did anybody see my wife?" And he's walking through on the stage. He's my wife. Anybody see my? And then he starts his act.
Oh, okay.
And it's hilarious.
Okay.
He was
And
golden.
And then they bring him on.
And now
let me
amateur
tell you
night.
something. No, it was an amateur night.
Not amateur, but you know what I mean. To follow Joey Cola
And you did.
I
I was so
survived.
impressed with this kid because he's got the writing skills. He's got the talent. He stood up there and he did it. He did the job.
This is just because I said you had a good face for
No,
camera.
no, no.
right?
Listen
This
to me.
is-
I'm not making that up. I'm not lying, and I
Thank you.
wouldn't blow smoke up.
No,
You
I know,
didn't
you
do
don't.
what Joey Cola did,
No.
but you didn't bomb, crash, and burn.
No, I survived.
Carrie,
I got out alive.
You gave him the best compliment, and then kind of went back a
No,
little
but,
bit.
but I probably couldn't have done what Joey Cola did.
No,
Oh,
no,
very
no
few
one can
people.
do
You know
what
what I
Joey
mean?
Cola
Joey
does.
Cola
It's Joey's-
is like
he's a legend.
He's like a machine gun.
He is.
You can't do that. I mean, it's hard to do that.
All right, now I'm going to talk to my daughter because
But
she
wait,
Yes.
hasn't said
let's
anything
finish
yet.
I've
with
read
him.
yours
All
in
right.
these
Real quick.
headphones.
Okay.
Real quick.
And then we're going to... Don't worry, Molly. I'm
No,
getting
And
it.
I'm
ever
Carrie's daughter
since
tonight.
then, I totally fell in love with him.
He's
and
adorable.
He is so fucking talented, and at such a young, early stage. That's what I have to say. Now your turn
Thank you.
to be on the hot seat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing that I want to know,
Yeah.
even though this is like, why am I asking my daughter? But you never wanted to be a comic.
Right.
You hated that I was a comic.
Yeah. We
You-
were poor. Ew.
We were poor, and you also thought I was what? Lazy, I believe you told me.
Wow.
And where did you go to
Oh
school?
my God, you sounds like my daughter.
Vassar.
Yes, and what did you study?
Econ.
And how much was it a year?
Like $65,000 a year.
And what do you do now? You're a comic!
Like we paid all that though. It's mostly
Yeah, we
financial
paid
aid.
like nothing.
I know exactly.
We
I had a
got
free
financial
education.
aid.
Shut
Yeah,
the
you
hell
did.
up.
I know. But
But the best comedians are the smartest.
I
pretty much.
agree. I think you have to be smart to be a comic.
You have to be college
So-
educated. I mean, there are exceptions like me.
That's true. You didn't go to college.
I didn't
and you're
graduate.
But you're street smart, Carrie Karavis. Now let me ask you something. So you decided. What made you decide you wanted to be a comic? When you saw what your father did, and you're like, I'm going to do that.
I never saw my father perform live. I had the opportunity I missed. I saw Richie Minervini do an oldest crowd joke in the book. He kissed a woman's hand and he went, "Oh, fish for dinner." And I was 8 years old.
That's so terrible.
And I've never laughed harder in my life. And I was just like, I didn't know this guy gets paid. Like they're paying him to do this. And they're like, yeah. And that was it. 8 years old. I just was like, done.
Well, what made you do it, Molly?
I don't know. I was bored.
I know that's the fucking worst reason to be a comic.
No, well, you know what? I probably don't take this the wrong way.
Uh-oh.
Well, growing up with 2 comedy parents, and then
Yeah, your father is.
and it's a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't think I really had a developed personality till I went to school. There wasn't room for one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then my sister's also a handful. It's like I couldn't.
Yeah. Everyone had 2 big personalities.
You were like Jan Brady.
Oh my God, I
You
was
were.
definitely Jan Brady.
That's right.
Yeah. So I was just.
So she's screaming for attention anywhere she can get it.
Yes.
Yeah. And then when I got to college, I started to get attention. And then after college, I was like, wow, I'm.
Well, you got the wrong
famous.
attention in college, but no, but I understand what you're saying because both your parents are self-absorbed.
Yes.
Yes.
They're both all
Agreed.
about themselves.
Agreed.
And their careers. And they just overlook the kids.
No,
They didn't overlook.
I was there all the time. Come on.
Yeah,
Did I
yeah, no.
not?
My mom was there
I gave up a
constantly.
lot of shit to watch you, right?
You did. You gave up a career.
Yeah, that's a valid point.
Exactly valid.
Yeah.
But I loved you. My
Yeah.
intentions were good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I'm too much. I'm over the
Now,
top.
your mother, was she a big whore when you were growing up? I mean, I heard she had a lot of boyfriends.
She did have a lot of.
All the wrong guys.
All the wrong.
correct?
Oh yeah, yeah. So that was the thing I was gonna say. So my mom dated literally, like such terrible people, and did she tell you about the guy she dated who asked her out at his own wife's funeral?
Did I ever tell you that story?
How insane!
This is
It was at her
and
wake.
how long did you
Was
stay
it her
Oh,
with
I'm
wake?
sorry, her wake.
You
He
could
wasn't
see
even
her
in
at
the
the
ground?
Well, he hugged me at the wake, and
Oh,
the
yeah,
girl
right.
I went
And
with,
slipped you his number
well, the next 2 days later called me up.
and
And-
said I couldn't forget that hug over my wife's coffin.
Well, so my friend goes
She's
to
not
me.
even cold yet.
My friend, who was the friend with his wife, said to me, what was that hug he gave you? I go, I don't know. She goes, that was weird, right? I go, that doesn't mean anything. And then
Wait a minute.
2 days later, he
You
called.
were at the wake?
I went to the wake because
Why?
my friend, because she didn't know what to say to him. She goes,
No, but we were all family friends with that family. I remember watching her
all right,
get
I
sick.
was sort of friends
Yes.
with
What?
her.
Wow.
I was sort of
Patty.
friends with her.
Rain in the atomic bombs over here,
No,
Molly.
but wait a
Jeez.
minute. But I said to him,
Is that for real?
I can't go out with you because your wife just died. You need time to
Grieve.
So he says, I've been grieving for 5 years because she's been sick for 5 years. I go, no, I'm not going to go out with you. And then, Molly, tell them what happened. Do you remember?
That he like kept showing up. And then
Yeah,
he started.
he'd just show up at the house, at my house,
Yeah,
with his dog. And he'd go, I'm walking the dog or some shit.
He left
Well,
me in
did he live in
McDonald's
the
once.
neighborhood?
Yes.
He left you at McDonald's?
Yeah, remember that time he drove away while I was at McDonald's?
Wait a minute. No, what happened? He left you at
Yeah,
McDonald's?
he just like left me and Ann at McDonald's. Like he came right back, but
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Why
Oh,
were
they're
you...
not his kids. What does he give a shit?
Why were you alone with him, though? That's kind of
That
weird.
no,
is
you were
weird.
in the
That's
car
weird.
outside, and I
Oh,
guess
you
we
left
went
with him?
inside. I don't know, and then he like left, and I remember watching him leave, and I don't think he probably didn't drive away because he probably got to the car, and you were like, "Where are my kids?" And then he came back and got us.
Oh, yeah, there was something. Look, he was kind of weird. I don't know what
It's
to
like
tell you.
that guy who forgot his kid in the back seat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, can I just tell this one thing? Because this is kind of a funny story about that guy. I shouldn't tell this because it's about when I have sex with him. But can I tell
Yeah,
this?
I know the story.
Oh, you
like
know this?
I already know it.
Okay, this is kind of funny, sort of. Okay, so I'd been with her father, who's gay, right? Who's a comic. Okay,
Do you think he had something to do with that thing?
with which thing?
Him going gay?
I might have turned him gay. My mother thinks I did. So I hadn't had sex in years, and then I didn't have sex for a year after. Now I go out with this guy, and it's like, okay, this is it. My kids are away; they're with their father. I'm going to get, the pipes cleaned. Let's go. So I go to this guy's house, and we do it. And it's like, oh my God, someone's actually attracted to me. Someone actually wants to do it with me because, her father never did. So I'm like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. I wake up in the morning, and it's, it was pitch black when we got there at night. I wake up in the I sit up in bed. I might have told this story. I sit up in bed. I look up in front of me in this teeny little bedroom in this apartment, and there's a big, giant Sears portrait studio picture that's like 24 by 20, and it's him and his wife laying on a white shag carpet with their heads leaning on their arms like this. And I'm like naked in the bed. I'm like, oh, it's her face, the dead woman's
But also,
face.
what was on the sheets?
Oh, yes, Star Wars.
No, you told me
Wasn't
it
it?
was. You told me.
Oh
it
my
was,
God, it wasn't. That was the other guy. That was Scott LaRose. No, that was
It was the Miami
the
Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins. He's the guy who used to wear the Miami Dolphins jackets all the time, and he had Miami Dolphins sheets. You're
I'm
right.
surprised
That was a different
Kevin
guy.
showed up.
Well, she didn't pick Kevin.
That's why. That's
Yeah.
why he's good. I didn't.
yeah,
pick
yeah.
him.
Kevin's the best. I love that guy.
You have to. He's normal.
Yeah, he's so normal and nice.
He's
Every
the,
guy she went out with.
Was a nightmare. Oh, that was what I was gonna say. Mom, this one time you called me up and you were like, "Are you upset at me that all the guys I brought home, that you thought all the guys I brought home were maybe gonna kill us?" And I was like, I didn't think that. I only thought that one guy was gonna kill us, not all of them, just the one.
Patty!
I was really bad with. I
Yeah,
picked the
that-
wrong men.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You put your little girls' lives in jeopardy.
It's bad. The one thing I do remember about you, and then we'll go back to you. But the one thing I do remember about you was when you were like 8, and I had just broken up with that one crazy one, and then I had the other crazy one, the plumber with the skinny legs.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
Okay, so
Ate all my cookies.
Molly, yeah, he ate all your cookies. I cooked cookies, and he fucking ate all your cookies and like laughed about it. Okay,
So rude.
that was really bad to the bone. That guy. Okay, so Molly wants to go across the street to her friend's house, and I go, "Don't go over. I'm going to walk you over. I'm going to walk you over. It's dark. I'm going to walk you across the cul-de-sac." She goes, "Okay." So she's waiting for me. She goes, "You ready yet, Mom?" I go, "Just a minute. I got to put some makeup on. I got to do blah, blah, blah." So as we're getting to the door to walk out, she goes, "Mom, I've been thinking." She's like, fucking 7 or 8 or something.
I was definitely like 14.
No, you weren't 14.
10.
It was at Statsburg.
Then 10.
Okay. So she goes to me, listen, I think maybe you got to start thinking about who you're dating. You go, the last one was like a baby and immature, and the one before that acted like an old man. And, do you think you could try to find somebody sort of in the middle of those two guys, somebody more normal? And then I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, I'm going to work on that, Molly. And then you go, okay, and then you took my hand and you walked me across the cul-de-sac, and I felt like you were walking me across the cul-de-sac
Yes,
instead of
she
me
was.
walking you across the cul-de-sac, because I was the baby in that relationship, and it fucking woke me up, and I thought, I have got to find a good man. And after
be a
that,
mother,
I know.
really.
And after that, I did. Did I find a good man after
Yeah.
that?
Kevin's the best.
Right. Okay. So that's what happened.
But Kevin doesn't seem to want to take the next step.
Uh-oh.
He's
They're
married.
engaged for 15 years.
That's the best part, right? It gets shitty after that, doesn't it? That's my understanding.
Wait, now your father is married to you have a stepmother, right?
I have a stepmother.
And did he marry your stepmother?
He married my stepmother.
Oh, he did marry
He
her.
made an honest woman out of her.
Oh, he did.
for sure.
Okay.
But he married your mother first back in the day.
Back in the day.
And then you guys all moved off of Long Island, went to Hollywood.
Went
and you
to
grew
Hollywood.
Oh, you
up
lived
there.
in
No,
Hollywood.
no. I went to high school out here. See, that's the thing. I was back and forth my whole life. So I did a few years out there, and
Oh,
then
so
my
you were with
parents
your
split
mom,
up
and then you went
again.
with
And
your
then,
dad, and you went with your mom.
yeah, my mom was out there with him for a minute, and then they were like, "Yeah, better not." And then
So your mom's back here.
she's my whole life, majority of my life has been spent on
Thank
beautiful
God.
gray Long Island
Oh,
Thank
nice.
God.
with our bagels.
So you go back and forth
Thank
between.
God.
Now, do you live in an apartment or you live with your family?
I live in an apartment alone right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And it's not like, oh,
You're
just
a
my parents
man.
aren't there. Like, nobody's there. There's no roommates. There's no.
And you like
it's
it that way?
No, I hate it. I can't. It drives me crazy.
Maybe you need
You
to
could
get a
move in with
roommate.
me.
I'll move in with Carrie. That's where I'm going.
You want to know something? She does take people in. Right,
Really?
Manny? Right, Manny?
Tugboat. Yeah. Well, if I have to share a futon with Tugboat, I don't think things are gonna
It's not going to work
go
out.
sideways. Yeah. I don't need that much
Tuggy.
space, but
Wow. Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so, like-
so you can afford that, I guess, because you're
no,
a PA.
no. My dad is PA is.
PA Schmea.
Yeah, exactly. My dad was my roommate, and then the season ended for Kevin Can Wait, and he just decided, like, I'm leaving immediately.
Good.
He just started just driving west. He didn't even take a plane. He just literally just took
Wait a
off.
minute. You mean he drove?
He's
to-
just going cross
back.
country. That's how he just wanted
Go
to get
back
back home quickly.
He has
and-
his home there.
Yeah, and he left me in like the satellite home over there. He's like, you can figure it out. Keep
Wait
doing
a minute.
comedy. Don't eat
So
spoiled
him
food.
and your stepmother live in L.A.
They've lived in LA my whole life, and my mother's been in here,
So-
so I've been ping
So here's what I would say to him. By the way, your half of the rent is due.
half. I would be taking such a huge step backwards if I started taking on half that rent. I'd be on your couch so quick, Harry.
All right, so make him pay the whole rent.
He's paying the whole rent. Yeah.
Good. I love fathers like that.
He's
I
the best.
shell a
I
lot of money
contribute.
for my kids.
Well, he makes me contribute, but it's just the rent
You
particularly.
know what
I
I would?
don't.
You know what? I was the type of kid that I drained
Why are
my
we talking
parents
about this?
financially all the time.
You did?
Oh, all the time. I would go to Italy. I'd get enough money to go to Italy, and I'd call my mother from Italy. Can you Western Union me money? And she'd go,
Western
"Where are
Union.
you?" I'm like, "I'm in Italy." What?
Carrie.
Oh my God! I did it to her all the time. I was in Vegas. I was everywhere. California. She was the Western Union queen.
Why couldn't they get control of you?
No control.
What
'Cause
about your father?
I was
Your
like,
father.
no, my father loved me.
But he can love you and tell you enough. Basta,
He
basta.
wanted me.
That's Italian.
That's pasta. No, my father. But they didn't want to control me. They let me be. I was the wild animal that they let go. You couldn't control me anyway, even if you tried.
Was your brother crazy or he was the normal one?
We're all crazy in our own way. My sister was the most normal, where she was contained like a normal upbringing. She went to college. She went to graduated high school. She didn't crash her car every other week.
You crashed your car every other week?
Every other week. I remember one time I had a Firebird formula that my parents bought me.
A what?
Firebird formula.
Why is it called a formula?
Because that's what it was. It had T-roofs. It was at a big eagle in the front on the big decal of an eagle. And I remember crashing the whole thing. And I was going to Greece. And I needed the car. So I took my father's Honda Accord to the mall. On my way back from the mall, I'm going straight, and this guy cuts in front of me, makes a left, and I plowed right into him. The woman next to me hit a tree.
Are you kidding me?
No. So now...
So you made other people get into an accident with your
No.
accident?
She was avoiding him as well.
Oh,
So what happens? I go in the ambulance. I knew I was okay. I had to go in the ambulance because I was like, if I don't go to the ambulance and pretend I'm really bad, where they get scared, they're going to kill me. I just totaled the second car in 1 week.
So you fake went in the ambulance to the hospital.
And I call my father. I go, Dad. And he goes, you crashed the car. I go, how did you know? Like, how did he know I
Why
crashed?
else would you be
Just
calling
the way
him?
I said it. And then 2 days later, they go, you're not allowed to fly because, whatever. My flight was like the next day, I think. And I got on the plane and I went to Greece. So they had no car.
Are you kidding me? Carrie,
When I got back, all the cars were done from the body shop.
it's almost like no impulse control. Or something like that.
Now I know
just
why
didn't
Carrie
care.
likes me. Yeah, I feel that.
Are you the same way?
Out of your way. Yeah. Out of
Are you a
your
little
mind. Same
reckless?
way. Reckless, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Do you guys...
You're not reckless.
No.
She's
You're
the
the
normal
level-headed.
one.
I'm crazy because I'm in my head
Now,
all
who
the
do you
time.
think you're more like? Do you think you're... First of all, who do you
Yeah.
like better as a comic, your mother or your father?
I like them both. Well, I've seen my mom much more because my dad didn't really do it.
But
when
he's
I
funny,
was an
too.
adult. Yeah,
He's
but I
very
haven't
funny.
seen him.
Now, who do you think is funnier?
They're funny in different ways.
She's so politically correct.
They're both really funny.
They're both fabulous people.
Well, I know I like your mother better.
And I love
I
them
like your
equally.
mother better.
Oh yeah. Well, my mom was more successful, so
Uh-oh, don't say that.
as a comic,
You're
as
doing
a
so
stand-up.
well.
No, because he's a writer.
Yes, like as a stand-up, you're more. Oh my god.
You know he's going to be listening to this later.
She didn't mean that.
She didn't mean, but that's okay because he did call you a 7. Oh!
Oh my god, he did. Yeah.
Called you a 7?
Yeah.
You're totally a 10.
I know.
Well, I don't think I'm a 10, but I think my dad should probably lie.
Hold on a second.
you are a 10.
You're a 10.
On the
You
inside.
don't have any makeup on right now, but I can make you a 10 in 5 minutes.
Okay, you should have Carrie do your makeup right now.
Why? What would happen? I have a
You
bag
look-
of makeup. I
Right
just
now,
didn't bring-
right now,
Carrie, you should do her makeup while we're
right
doing
now
the
you're
show.
a
Yes.
wholesome Gina Davis, very clean, pretty, and like a 9
Carrie was
and
a
half.
makeup artist.
And then you put on the makeup and you become that slutty Julia Roberts hot 10.
You kind of look like Julia Roberts.
She does.
Anyone ever tell you that? Yeah.
She got the
They
lips.
told me that when I was 40 pounds thinner.
You look like... Stop, enough with
You're the
that.
worst with that.
Do we have any comments, by the
Yeah,
way? Manny,
actually-
Manny, do you have a
Manny
microphone?
Arias is here with us.
Manny
everybody.
Arias
I'll lend
is
him
reading questions.
No, keep your mic.
Okay.
Manny, make sure they're good questions because I don't want to hear
Yeah,
anybody's
yeah.
nonsense.
Hold the mic up close to you, Manny.
Patty,
Yes.
Sharon, Sharon Blitz Enlow said Patty is so much more funnier.
We know that. Thank
Oh,
you, Sharon.
she
MW
means the
Holiday said Molly's
I
a
know
10.
that.
Oh, okay. That's
Might want to.
Molly's a 10.
Brian Pladeau said, hello, ladies.
Hello, Brian.
And Anne Farina Bucco said, I remember sleeping at your house with Emma.
That's right.
That has to be you because I don't let anyone sleep at my
Annie
house.
was my best friend's little sister. You know, you never pay attention to the little sisters, but she was always the cute little sister that hung around. Now, we just became friends on Facebook. I haven't seen them. Their mother was like my mother. She was one. She had 9 kids and always had me for dinner because my parents were in the city working. She never said no to me.
Really?
And she had 9 kids. Their mother was one of a kind. I totally loved their mother like she was my mother.
Really?
She was a wonderful woman. She taught me a lot of things, you know.
Oh, I forget that your
Doing
parents
dishes.
had like
I
a
learned
real
how to do
restaurant.
dishes. Her mother would make us do
Trying to
dishes
speak
after
your
dinner. My mother never let us do anything.
What do you say?
But so I just made friends back with her. And let me tell you something. Annie has 4 daughters. They're all drop dead gorgeous. Annie looks gorgeous. I'm like, holy crap.
Really?
Oh, my God. She's amazing. That little shit. That little nothing
Wow.
is a hot mama.
I forget that your parents had that restaurant, so they weren't
did.
around
So
then,
they weren't
right?
around. So I think
Maybe
and the
that's why you're
cats and the
crazy.
cradle and the silver spoon. I'm never around for my kids, but I try to be.
I think
But
I was
you're-
around too much.
I'm like your kid now. I
But
see you
yeah,
enough.
but your father he's around for you when
Yeah.
he's there,
Yeah.
even though he's there now.
Yeah.
Wait, he's in L.A. now, or he's in Long Island
He's
now?
in like Oklahoma right now. He's driving back to LA.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, the show
from
wrapped.
here. Show wrapped.
Oh, it's done for
Yep.
the season. Oh, I didn't know that.
Season 2 in the bag. Waiting to hear about season 3.
If there's going to be
It's going to
another
be a
one.
season 3.
I would.
Put it out to the universe. It's going to be season 3.
I
Carrie
would put all
Carabas
20
will
of my
be on
dollars
season 3.
on season 3.
All 20 of
I. Listen, I can't make any decisions, but if I could, Carrie, it would be Carrie
Season
and
3,
Kevin
Carrie
can
and
wait.
Evan.
Oh, that's the spin-off show right there. Once we hit syndication and they're just
And
all the rest of the episodes
can-
are just play money, it's going to be Carrie
Can
and
Molly
Evan.
and I be the next door neighbors?
Oh my gosh,
On
Mom,
our
trying to
stuff,
get in
yeah.
on this. Trying to get in on this. Wait,
You got to
I
run that
want to
by
be on
Carrie.
the show. Classic. So funny.
Honey, I was really just doing it for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Not me at all. So now you two do, like, comedy scene.
What kind of comedy do you guys do? I mean, I know what you do.
Well,
What do you mean? What kind?
Like,
What do you talk about? Are you dirty? Are
Yeah.
you clean?
No, I'm
oh, you
dirty.
are?
Yeah.
She
You
is.
are.
Mhm.
And you don't look it.
I know. That's what's
You're
that's why it
very
works.
wholesome
Because-
and
Well, I'm like, I have no life experiences. You know, I'm like 27 years old.
You're 26.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm 26. I keep forgetting. Yeah. So like, obviously.
and you're still a virgin.
Oh no. I mean, on the inside. In my heart.
You should tell your losing virginity story. Oh, maybe you shouldn't.
Why?
Patty,
Wasn't that?
why do you know it?
Because the guy was an ass.
Oh my god. Yeah. He like broke my heart. It was so sad.
I think she thought this is going to be the boyfriend of my dreams.
Oh my god. Yeah. I was like hardcore into him.
And your mother knew the whole time.
Yeah. She was like, he's not right for you. And I was like, shut up. We're in love.
And then what's the thing he said the second he was done? You remember?
Oh, yeah. We had sex right away, and we had sex for 1 second. Okay, calm down. And he was like, I don't really feel an emotional attachment when I sleep with a woman. And I was like, okay. But he like waited. That was like
To
his,
tell you till he was done.
his first thought.
After you're done. All right, anyway.
Well, I
Okay.
couldn't tell you before, right?
No, because then I probably wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, because you thought it was love. That's what's so
did.
sad for girls.
This should be an example to all you young girls out there.
Yeah. What about Evan? Was it love the first time? Or unless
Are you a
are
virgin?
You're 21, so I
I
don't know.
am a virgin. I'm saving myself for marriage. No, it
No.
was. It
You're
was
from Long
not
Island,
love.
there's
Yeah,
no way.
There's no love on Long Island. There's
You
like
know what it is? I think
mutual respect at best.
Ah!
How old were you?
I was
14.
I had I was a late bloomer. I had just turned 17.
I was
Oh.
21.
And
I
it
was
was-
older than you are now.
Well, yeah, it's a
I
different.
was
You're
18.
responsible.
Yeah,
You
I
have a
was
good head on your shoulders.
15.
I was 18.
Whore.
18 on the dot. Look at you.
Almost 18. Like
Oh,
18,
one,
Carrie.
1 week away
That-
from my 18th birthday.
Damn.
Ooh, boy.
I was 1 week away from my
Did
16.
he know that?
Is my daughter watching? I was 75 years old. when I was 29.
But isn't Long Island, isn't it just like people just do it and nobody's
But
up
boys
with
are
I
it?
didn't
different.
lose my virginity on Long Island.
Where'd you lose it?
LA.
Down south somewhere.
Oh my God, a
was-
southern hillbilly.
Yeah, it was a true hillbilly experience.
Damn.
What was her name? Don't say her last name.
She
You don't
she
even
went
know.
by like I don't ever know her real. It's JoJo
Glitter?
is what I was told. That's
She
it.
went
Just
by
JoJo.
Glitter.
Like Get Back. It was JoJo.
JoJo.
Was a man who thought she was a loner. I don't know if she was a man, to be quite honest with you.
And
Well-
Oh,
how
she
did it go?
wasn't.
And was it fun? Or?
I
you
walked
didn't know her.
upstairs with a Pabst Blue Ribbon beer in my hand. Pabst, sorry.
Yes, it's okay.
PBR.
And with a PBR.
My
that's how I
father
was trying
drank
to- yeah.
those.
That's what I drink.
And I
I've
came.
never even heard of it.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
They're so
It's
cheap.
so
They're
blue collar.
I had
It's
a
the
Pabst
trashy.
beer.
Yeah.
So bad.
Walked up with the PBR, went in with the PBR, and came out with the same PBR in hand. I don't think I ever put it down.
So,
it was
wait,
not
you never
love.
put it down while
the
you were
whole
having
time,
sex?
The whole time, I think I was holding on
Oh,
to
so
it.
I don't know.
You
if
were
that
nervous.
counts as
It wasn't
sex.
love. Yeah, I'm a mic stand grabber when I do stand up, and I guess that was my mic
You were
stand
a beer
at the time.
stander.
Yeah,
I mean,
stander.
a beer holder.
I'd have got
So wait, guys though don't have emotion. They don't care if it's that quick. Girls are
Oh,
like for like weeks after.
I am such an emotional person.
Oh, you
That seems
are?
untrue.
Really?
I am a mush. Are you
Oh,
kidding
so
me?
you want to be in love when you have sex?
I didn't know that at the time, but then I figured that out afterwards. I was like, this feels empty. This
Yeah,
didn't,
it is
I don't
empty.
feel
It's
better.
horrible.
That doesn't bother me.
That doesn't bother you, the emptiness?
No.
Okay, but wait a minute. You have a boyfriend now, so you can't say that.
Well, yeah. When I have sex with randos.
Okay, that was before your boyfriend.
Yeah, but that never bothered me. I was always like, haha.
She had sex
that
with randos. They called. We call them.
What?
do we call them?
I never. I mean, I always thought it was so sad. Like they go and it's like, oh, I feel bad and dirty.
Wait, randos now are like no big deal, right? But
Yeah.
back then it was like, ugh.
I don't know. Back then, you were supposed to like be in love when you had sex. Like,
Oh, but who has the time to fall in love these days?
Oh,
Excellent point.
Everyone's following their dreams, okay? You just like pick it up when it's there.
oh shit.
boy, you taught this girl well.
It's like a high five, right? Like
Yeah.
you're just like, hey, I'm not going to get into you. You're not going to get into me. Boom.
But
See you Thursday.
that's like a millennial thing, though. But
Yeah.
you're saying you don't
No.
feel that
we
way.
didn't like that.
It
We
depends.
didn't have randos. You know, I mean,
you had boyfriends. You had a boyfriend.
I had
But
a
if it's like a
boyfriend.
rebound,
I had a boyfriend for like 7 years, and another boyfriend
Then
for 4 years.
you go to the
and
next
a boyfriend
boyfriend.
for 3 years.
Yeah, you never just
but
did
in
it.
You
between
boyfriend
those,
up.
yeah, I boyfriend up. But in between those, you had 1 or 2 randos.
yeah,
But
exactly.
You
rando-
sprinkle them in.
But,
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a
rando
practice, you
But
mean.
a rando meaning a 2 or 3 month
Yeah,
boyfriend.
that's
no,
exactly.
no, no.
A
Oh, like a
rando was a
fling.
boyfriend that you thought was going to go farther, and
it
then
was
you
a
realized
2-monther,
it's a
3-monther.
huge error.
No.
So that's the.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't
Okay.
go into it thinking
This
this
one-
is a rando.
This one time,
Uh oh.
well, after I broke off my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, I was like, time to rebound. And I went to this party, and I like looked like I was not dressed for a party, and I was at this bar, and I was wearing like an orange sweater. I looked so ugly. I was like, what am I doing here? And I like picked up this guy at the bar, and it was like my friend's party, and we left to go to his apartment, probably very unsafe. And we hooked up, and then right away I went back to the party, and I never saw him again.
Wait a minute. So you did it,
continued
and then
the
you
party?
went back to the party.
I went to his apartment, had sex with him, and then went back to the party I had
Now,
left
wait,
to
did
go have
you
sex with him.
Did you enjoy yourself doing it? Or
No, it just had to happen because I hadn't been with someone in a while.
She was
New.
cleaning out the pipes.
I was cleaning out the pipes.
I understand that you
Now I
kind of have
hope
to.
you
but I
had,
don't need
wait,
to
but
wait.
What about when you were? See, I'm a germaphobe. Like,
You
Well, I always wear condoms, obviously.
Okay, but I would have to inspect every part of the man's genitalia area in case he had any kind of warts or any kind of bubbles and blisters. I always looked.
Yeah.
I inspected before I went anywhere near a man.
Do you set that up, or you just go right into the inspection?
No, you look at it.
You pretend that you're touching it and playing with it, and then all of a sudden you're looking at you're lifting it up. And
I
pulling-
turned a guy down one who had mole clusters, and he was
What?
very sexy.
What the fuck
What
is
do you
a
mean
mole
a mole
cluster?
cluster?
Like little black moles, like 6 of
That's
them. all together.
HPV. That is not mole clusters.
It is an HPV.
Oh yeah.
I'm really glad
Clusters,
I didn't go near it. I said,
Or if they were
"Ah."
open herpes.
I
one
go,
of the
what
two.
is this? And he goes, oh,
Right?
I've always had those. They're just moles. And I go,
Oh,
that
no.
doesn't look right
On
to
your
me.
balls?
No, on his dick.
Oh,
And I said,
God.
I don't think I want it to do that. And he goes, are you sure? And, you had gotten to the point, and you're like, okay. And then you're like, oh, no.
I've never noticed anything. I've never been like, ew, what is that?
Well, you got to look.
Well, I think. Well, you can also
Well,
like
yeah, you have to
feel
look.
around. We
No,
can
no,
feel
no,
around.
No,
No.
you got to see it.
Visual.
You got to see
You
it.
have to
iPhone flashlight. You got to get in there.
Well,
Evan.
from here on out.
Phone flashlight.
The condom, my friend, is not the savior of all diseases.
No, it's not.
Because a guy could have herpes on his balls.
I know a guy
Next thing you know, you got
who
sores on-
wore a
keep that
condom, but the condom, I know this guy, I can't say his name, who put the condom on, had sex with a girl, she had herpes, but because he had a big wiener, the condom didn't come all the way down to the base of his to his penis, so he got the herpes all down around there. Yeah, so you can still get it with a condom.
No, but it's wherever the lesion or the sore is where it touches the skin. You can get it on his leg. It's highly unlikely. But
Yeah, you
people
got
are-
it. It has to go on the moist part.
and on a membrane. No, they say that.
Yeah, but
I had
a
a-
condom can't always stop it. That's all.
Listen, I never even knew about herpes, and then I had a friend of mine who fucking got.
A woman.
Yeah.
And it's bad for a woman because it's all.
And I will never forget it. That I just was so spooked by it because I am a germaphobe and a hypochondriac, and I was like, oh my god, am I going to get? Did she use my toilet seat? Like I was so hypochondriac, freaked out that after that happened, everybody had to get blood work. I used to carry around an AIDS kit.
I made them get blood work if I was having
No,
sex.
I had the AIDS kit in
What do
my
you mean,
house.
you had it there?
What's an AIDS
Where do you buy an
kit?
AIDS
It's
kit?
got AIDS in it, right?
What is it?
What's an AIDS kit?
I would go to the drugstore. You can buy one now.
You can't get an AIDS kit.
Yes,
I'm
you can.
picking one up on my way home.
It's 40,
What do you have to prick somebody's
it's
blood?
$40. Ask Sam. I pricked him. When I
You
met Sam,
pricked
I got him.
Sam.
You don't mind taking an AIDS test? And he goes, no, I don't mind. And I go, all right. And I go to the closet. I get it out. I crack it open. It has one of those things that pop your
Yeah,
like the
this-
diabetes
blood.
needle?
Yeah, the
like
diabetes
yeah,
thing.
okay.
and it had this little like paper thing that had 3 circles, and you have to drop a blood in each circle, and then you put it in this plastic baggy thing, and you stick it in this box, and you ship it out, and in 3 days you call this number with your code, and it tells you if you're positive or negative.
Wow. But here's the thing, though, Carrie. 6 months later, he could have it.
Well, I didn't have sex with Sam right away. First off, second off, then we went after 6 months because we were trying to have a
'Cause
baby.
it
I made him
percolates.
check him again
Do it
for
again.
AIDS and for herpes and for everything else that you might have, like gonorrhea, syphilis.
That's
all
good,
that.
especially if you're having
He
a
got
baby.
it all. I said to him, "Is he?" And then 2 weeks later, I got the green light, and we started trying to have a baby.
See, there you
Did
go.
you know all this, Miss?
I
Do
did-
you two know all these things that you should be knowing about?
I'm learning. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend, Evan?
No.
Okay.
But you're so cute. You should
You are
have a
very
girl.
cute. You're a very handsome kid.
Thank you. I'm ambitious as well, though. Like I want to.
Yeah, you
I
don't
don't
want a
wanna
girl,
Take
you
this
want a-
train off the tracks too quickly.
No, you know what? You shouldn't. But you should have some.
It's good to
fun.
have a life.
You need to have some fun.
I'm not too good at that.
Yeah, you gotta have a
gotta
life.
some fun. I know
I
you're
think-
very focused because he had a spot at Governor's Comedy Club tonight.
Oh, you're outing me. You go ahead. No good.
Uh-oh.
I had a spot at I had a spot at Governor's on which I bailed. I found coverage, but I bailed to come and do this podcast.
Really?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, thank
He
you.
turned
But I
down
picked one up
stage
yesterday
time
to make
for
up
us.
for it.
Wow,
But-
thank you.
But Governor's loves you because you are very talented.
They're
so
the best.
and you're gonna the more you go out and do,
That's
do
a
your
fun
thing, the more
club.
you're gonna grow. But now, do you find it easier that your dad is a big wig in the business?
So much harder. So much.
Why is
just
it
because,
harder?
Because your assumption is that it's easier. So then when you meet me, you're like, oh, this kid's been skating along. Fuck him. I'm going to make it hard tonight. Not in my house. Like, you're going to
yeah,
earn
yeah,
it
I
now.
see it.
Except that's everybody you meet. So, like, you think
No,
fucking
but
think
I-
you're a hot shot? Look at you in your fucking button-up shirt, huh? Who the fuck are you? Your
I
fucking
love
dad's
you.
not here now, huh?
I love
And
you
it just
from
gets
the day.
harder.
But I loved you from the day I saw you.
Well, thank you. Well, there's,
And you
yeah,
too.
I don't mean to
thanks.
make it out like everybody's out to get me. It's definitely not like that. But I think
But
it
it's not
doesn't
easy.
come up most of the time. Like 90% of the time, nobody knows. He's not.
Yeah.
There's no
Do
specials
people even
on
know
Netflix.
I'm your mother?
Like
People don't know. And I'm not even famous. See,
Right,
that's
'cause
the
you did-
difference. Your
Yeah.
father's famous.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But
He's not. But he's not even famous. He's not famous at
He's
all.
the writer,
He's like industry.
producer. He's the back scenes.
He's
of-
successful. That's,
but he's very successful.
Yeah.
But the only people that would know him were people like us.
Yeah, exactly. Most people that know who he is, we're friends with him or liked him anyway, so they're inclined to be friendly. So it's mostly an indifferent thing. It doesn't really do
What
much.
about shitty
He kept
rooms?
his name.
He did.
No, you kept his name.
I kept his name. Yeah, I'm toying with it, but I'll keep
Why,
it for
what
now.
would your other name be?
I was gonna go with Evan Garcia.
Oh,
for
that's
that
your mom's
diversity.
name?
That's her mother's. You got to take it back a few notches.
Oh, well,
but
let me
there's Brown
tell
in there
you,
somewhere.
Garcia. They do like they like
So I was
It
thinking
works.
my screenwriting name. I was going to
things
do
that are not
'cause
white.
that's
They like today.
Yeah,
They
so
like
I'll-
Latin. If you're Chinese, you're set.
a Latino
Or
Chinese
Indian.
transgender
True.
lesbian is going to take
Transgender.
over the
or,
industry.
I know.
or Evan Patel.
Patel,
What's Patel?
Indian.
Indian.
Patel brothers.
Oh yeah, but I like Garcia.
I do like
It's
Garcia.
Garcia.
Something
sexy.
to
It's
it.
got a manly like Garcia.
Evan Garcia.
I like it.
Ivan.
That's a really jarring transition, though, isn't it? You go from like white Irish to like
Yeah.
boom El Salvador.
But if you're
or-
going to do it, you got to do it now.
Yeah, do it
You
now.
can't.
I'm not going to do it for stand-up. Evan Reuben is what's on my birth certificate, and this is what's on that guy's mind. But like anything that I need to sell or get picked up, I would probably make Hispanic, just so they know, like, hey, if you're looking for that diversity hire,
Get the money.
Yeah, but I think
It's
you
right
should.
here.
I think you should do it for everything, even for your stand-up.
keep it unanimous. You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be good for you to stand up too. Carrie and I are here to give advice, even though
Evan Reuben is a good
neither
name.
of us are
Your
millionaires.
father was Rock Reuben,
He was Rock-
so
that's a
it was
great
Rock
That's a great
Reuben.
comedy
like
name.
like Jam and Jim.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, that was
Jim-
that's kind of a weird.
No, but it was
Jam and Jim's
but,
kind of gay.
But Jam and
Jam and Jim
back
sounds
in
like
the
a gay guy.
Back in the 80s, you know,
What's up,
the
Danny?
early 90s, that wasn't a bad name. It was Jam and Jim Florentine.
He's the
So
best.
he everybody
Jam
remembered him from that.
Florentine.
But Rock Reuben had that
It's got.
catch,
It's
right?
just such a catchy
Evan
name.
Reuben sounds
I
mediocre.
do like Garcia, better. I like Evan Garcia
is the
better.
way you should
honestly.
go with your
Can you believe
stand-up.
this right now, Molly?
Okay.
I mean, people. I like Garcia, but I think do whatever you want to do. It's your
Yeah,
career.
see, she's a millennial. I'm not. change your fucking name.
That's right. We've been around. What about my daughter's name, Kornfeld? What do
Yeah,
you think?
that
of-
I would have
Ooh,
changed a
Kornfeld.
long time ago.
What would you change it to?
I would have done anything. Molly Korn.
Yeah, this one guy was like, you should go by, because my middle name's Ross, because my mom's because Rossborough.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
And yes, this guy was like, you should go as Molly Ross. And I was like,
You sit on a great stage name.
Molly Rossfeld.
no.
No, that's bad.
No, that's
I'm
terrible.
joking.
What was the name I wanted to call you? Molly Blair Kornfeld.
Blair's a pretty name.
Molly
Instead,
Blair.
I'm like stuck with this man's name.
I don't know
No,
if you
if
want
I
to go
like
that
Molly
white in
Ross.
today's hiring
I like
climate.
Molly Ross, like Betsy Ross, Molly Ross.
I do like Molly
Ooh,
Ross.
Betsy
That's
Ross is
cute.
Italian.
It's easier than Kornfeld.
You know what?
Yeah, but Kornfeld's very memorable.
Believe it or not, you guys are marketable. You're pieces of, meat that needs to be marketed. And a lot of people,
It's the best
change their
compliment you've given
name.
me, Carrie.
And you know what? You got to grab attention however you get it. You can't just blend in with the rest of the fucking movie.
Because you know what? It's just going to go so fucking fast. Right, Carrie? Did it go
Look
fast?
at us. We're 90.
Look what happened. I can't even believe you're a comic knowing what happened to me as a comic. Like, you got your dream. But, like, at least your father's dream came true. With you, your mother's dream, well, I think my dream is great. I mean, I don't even give a shit that I'm not famous. I mean, I would like to be
I
famous.
do.
I do and I don't. Wait, I'm looking up.
Carrie, you're famous to the right people.
I am
have
famous
say
to the
that.
right people,
You're
but
famous to the right people.
I want to be more financially famous.
Yeah, that's what I would like.
Ah.
That would be good.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to
Yes.
sweat writing a check that we have to wonder if I'm going to bounce it.
Okay, I'm trying to look at the oh, here's some comments. Let's see if we.
with cornfield.
Yeah, I'm going
Who
to.
said that? No,
But
don't
it's
stick
cor-
with corn.
I'll leave it up to your comments. Should we do that? Little poll, stimulate the
Yeah,
buzz?
what do you think with Garcia or
Garcia or
Reuben?
Garcia or Reuben? Evan Garcia or Evan Reuben?
What
But if
do
you
you
are
think,
Latin, but you're
Facebook?
half and half, that's the thing. You're not full Latin.
I'm a mestizo. I'm everything.
Oh, so what? So what? That's no big deal. Obama was half black, half white. He never said he was white.
Mm.
Yeah,
Until he
that's
went
true.
on Ellen and started dancing, then it just kind of came out.
Okay, let's see. Sex with randos. Joe Magaha liked that one, Molly. Sex with randos. He's one of our.
Cool.
Danny Guire is watching.
Who's
you,
Danny
Evan.
Guire?
I don't
Why
know.
is he saying I'm watching
Danny
you?
Guire is a good friend of mine. He was
Oh, okay.
9/11 first responders.
Oh,
Real life
wow,
hero, greatest
wow.
dude in the world. So
Thank
big
you,
shout
Danny
out to
Guire.
Danny Guire.
Thank you.
Excellent, excellent man.
Sharon Blitz says, stick with Kornfeld. She
Yeah,
says,
I'm not-
Jew equals comic, duh.
I mean,
Equals sitcom. Duh. Maybe in the olden days.
I would like to hire her as my business manager if she's still around. You get it.
Yes, exactly.
Jew equals money.
Now, what
Yes.
about, okay, so when Carrie and I started, there were like main rooms that you worked, and then there were like shitty bars, right? Where do you guys, like the millennials, do you just do Long Island and you just do the city, right?
You have to bring
Mostly?
like 90 people now, and there's not a lot of rooms.
Yeah, what do you have
Yeah.
to do? What's your situation for the millennial comics?
it's like, I just do like mostly mics and bar shows.
So you don't bring friends.
Yeah, no, sometimes I do to get input from someone who, like, isn't.
I've been to like 3 of your brings.
Yeah, I know.
Now
I
let me
know.
ask you, your mother, doesn't she take you on the road with her?
One time we performed together.
Yeah, I haven't
Aw.
really done a lot
You
of.
know, I would be like, my kid's coming. She's middling the show.
Oh, but I do a lot of festivals. That's
But
the
haven't
thing.
I asked you like 4
How do you get into
times to come
You
with
get
me
to
and you
be
go, I'm
submit.
busy?
Because you ask me 2 days before.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Well, now aren't we working in April together for
Yes.
Jack Hoffman?
Yes.
Okay, and so you
Very
are going to
nice.
be my opening act.
Yep.
Fabulous. And I
Oh,
brought
and
you
I'm
on another
gonna
show
make
with
you
me
my
once.
opening.
Yes.
Carrie, it's okay.
And-
You and Manny.
Manny's
We're
falling
going up
asleep.
to Jack Hoffman's room in September.
What
That's
was-
a nice nap going on there.
Why he's laying on the floor?
I don't
Scintillating
I don't travel
conversation.
as much as you, Patty. You work a lot. I'll go up to Queens border.
No, I'm tired of working.
As
I
far
mean,
as
I'm
you go.
tired of traveling. I don't want to, like, I used to go to Maryland. It would take me fucking 5.5 hours. And then with traffic, it'd be like 7 hours. And then they'd make you do radio the next morning. So I've just driven 7 hours. Now I got to get up at 4:30 to get there by 5:30. Fuck that.
I
Right?
don't know. I don't.
See, you're young. You don't give a shit.
I'm
Like-
at a point where I'd kind of kill for that
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
level of opportunity.
After you've done it for 34
Yeah,
years,
that's the
you're
thing.
going to go, I don't want to get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I don't want to drive to Maryland for shit money.
Yeah.
You know, unless
I
it's
get
good
that.
money.
I used to drive to Yonkers almost every night for $50.
I know. Well, I mean,
Oh, I was at I did Yonkers Comedy Club that time.
oh yeah, I saw you there. You killed. You did great.
Really? I thought I just
Molly's
did okay.
very funny. My daughter's
Oh,
very funny,
thanks,
and
Mom.
I'm sure you're very funny too. But I haven't
Yeah,
got
he
to
is,
see
he
you
is,
yet.
he is. You'll see
Carrie stands by you.
That's
Evan.
the biggest endorsement I could possibly imagine. I don't know why you do, but I am so grateful that you do.
You know what it is?
Evan
I like,
Garcia.
I like his father.
I like him. He's. I like his father
I like
too. but
his father.
He's got a good
so
vibe.
You're very charismatic.
You
When-
are very
And
charismatic.
you have an excellent voice.
Ladies,
You do have a good
thank
voice.
you.
When I met him,
And
I just
cheekbones.
instantly fell in love with the
Yes,
kid.
yes.
He's very likable.
If I was any whiter, I'd be blushing.
But you're not
Thank you.
white.
You
No.
could be Jewish. You have a little bit of a Jewish thing about you.
Well, Rubin, yeah, it's in there.
It is in there?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I get a
yeah.
little Jewish vibe off of you.
Your father's not Jewish.
Well, I mean, I don't know if he's practicing, but we're half Orthodox Russian Jew.
Oh,
That- if you follow-
Russian, that's it.
If you follow Reuben all the way back, there is
Your
a
father
trail
looks kind
of...
of Irish to me, though. Is he Irish?
No, he's just really,
Let me just
really
look this guy up.
white.
Let me just look
Yeah.
this guy up.
He
real
Look
looks
quick.
up
like a-
Rock Rubin,
he looks like a,
R-E-U-B-E-N.
How do you spell
Like
rock?
a Scandinavian
yeah,
guy.
like a rock.
You know, like a
He looks
Norwegian
like
or
Chandler Bing if he was a
Swedish.
little, like if he
Chandler
bleached Chandler
Bing?
Bing. That's a Friends reference
Yeah.
for the
Oh my
kids.
gosh! Oh, I think Chandler's so sexy. Wait, let
If
me
you
check out your dad.
Okay,
bleached
not
his
now.
hair.
Bing.
Not now.
Yeah, not now.
When you see a big guy man, you
There he
mean
is. He's
fat?
right here.
No, he's a big man.
Oh,
He's a
big man. Chandler Bing? Is he an actor?
No, I'm talking about
Oh,
Matthew
no,
Perry
Matthew
from
Perry.
Friends. I'm talking about his character. He kind of
Oh.
that was the joke
Yeah,
they
it's
always
very
used to make
handsome,
back in the
very
day.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
No,
You don't.
that's not. Is that? Oh, that is my father.
You
All
don't
right.
really look like him.
Can you
Literally
see
his
it?
head.
No, you- I don't
look
think
like
you
him
look at all like
I
you
don't
look
look
like your
him at
mom,
all.
I guess,
Yeah,
right?
we have the
Yeah.
same mannerisms. I've been told, and
Yeah.
like we kind of think the same way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're internally similar. Externally,
Interesting.
not at all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's like 6'3". My
Interesting.
father. I'm literally getting handed coloring books at a Chili's.
Wait, how
Like,
tall are you?
I am. I don't even want to say this on Facebook Live. We're trying to market my product, not make it devalued. But I am 5 feet and 6 inches tall.
Oh, that's okay.
Adorable.
That's very cute. Let me tell you, a lot of guys
That's the
on TV are. Look at Tom Cruise. Is
No.
5'8".
Well,
Yeah.
hold on. What about Sylvester
he's
Stallone?
really
He came out of the airport.
Oh
I was
my
like, oh my God, he's a midget.
Yeah, a
Lots
lot
of
of those
men are
guys
very
are
short.
teeny. And Michael J. Fox with the what's he got? The MS or something?
Parkinson's.
Parkinson's. He was very teeny.
Yes,
you
I
can
shook
play
his
young
hand,
parts.
I almost
oh, you
broke it.
did? Oh, wow.
In LA. But, you know, my
I almost broke it.
I did.
Because he's sick, or because why did you break
Because he
it?
was
strong?
skinny. He
Oh,
was,
he's so teeny.
Oh.
I
you
get
know,
it.
he was
I get
very
it.
famous back then.
Yeah, he was.
He's the best.
Sal Santoro says, Patty, bring Molly along April 21st. See, you're already getting work just from this
Oh, actually, I'm going to
podcast.
be in Boston.
See, that's she's
Well,
always.
I'm in a festival.
Thank you, Sal.
I'm in a comedy festival that weekend.
Wait, I should say what
festival?
24. I got to say
Bo-
where
Women
I'm
in
going to
Comedy
be with
Festival in
Sal.
Boston.
Very nice.
Yeah, so basically, I just Google festivals in New York because I hate traveling. And then I get a tape, and then I just submit it online.
Okay, so
Very cool.
Jan
Do you-
Brenner said she drove to Pittsburgh and she drove all the way to Pittsburgh, and then they canceled the show 30 minutes before it started.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
She drove all the way to Pittsburgh.
Hey,
Yeah.
He drove all the way to Pittsburgh, and they canceled the show 30 minutes before. They canceled it 30 minutes.
They can't do it. You got to give the people the money. You got to give them half the money. You know what I love when they cancel and it's a snowstorm and you don't even leave your house and they go, we'll just send you half the money. And even though you're only getting half the money, I didn't even leave my house. Those are my favorite kind of gigs.
Yeah, no, not mine.
Really?
No.
What, you want to go?
Yeah, I want to perform.
Well, sometimes you're tired of performing.
So where are you performing next?
I am at I'm at McGuire's Comedy Club actually this Sunday at 7.
I love
But I'll
McGuire's.
be
It's really
dropping
fun.
in. It's a great room. Good room to go work out.
What do I want to ask
And
you?
that's in Bohemia.
In Bohemia,
Governor's Comedy Club in Bohemia. It used to be the old McGuire's. Oh, it's still McGuire's.
it's still McGuire's. It's Governor's, whatever they call it.
Where are
It's
you going to
McGuire's.
be, Molly?
Molly.
Why are you going out of town? Where are you going?
To Boston for a Women in Comedy Festival.
Oh, wow. I'm very
Why
impressed.
are you in that? Old women in comedy and young women in comedy.
Why are you
It's
calling
a
me
woman-
old?
It's a woman in comedy festival.
Yeah, it's to be fun. Tig Notaro was like headlining, I think.
Oh,
Tig
wow.
Notaro.
You're funnier than her.
Are you going to be on the
just
same
kidding.
stage?
No, I don't think so. I haven't got my schedule yet. I don't know what shows I'm doing and
I
whatnot.
haven't
That's
seen
so
her.
cool, though.
Yeah,
Tig
but I'm very
Notaro?
excited.
Ever.
There's,
She's
like,
very
panels and a
dry.
bunch of
It's a
stuff.
very dry
So-
kind of
She's
humor.
cute, I heard.
She's cute. Yeah, she's a lesbian. You know that, right? She looks like a little boy.
Yeah,
She looks
She's
like
a
me.
skinny little guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
She could be
She
like
looks like we
your
could be-
brother.
I could stand in for her, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's
I've never worked with her. I've never seen her.
I've never really
She's
seen her stand
brilliant.
up. She's brilliant.
She
Really?
had, that one special, I don't know if you guys knew the story
She
behind
took
it.
her cancer shirt off or something.
Before she took the shirt off, she
showed her
told
cancer.
people she had cancer.
Yes.
And that special wound up being like her breakthrough. Molly
Did
could probably
she
say
have
more about it
cancer?
than
She
I
went
could.
on the road
Wait,
with
did she
cancer.
Have cancer?
She got diagnosed with cancer and got up on stage like the next day.
What kind of cancer did she have?
Breast
Breast
cancer.
cancer.
Oh, okay.
And they took her breasts off. And
And
then
she-
she took her shirt off to show the no breasts,
After
right?
that. But the first day after, she walked on stage and said, "Hi, how are you? Hi, I have cancer. Hi, I have cancer." And that's how she opened the show. It just was the craziest set I've ever listened to. And she wins the room, and she gets emotional on you, and then she pulls up. I don't know. It was
Maybe I
brilliant.
should talk about my problems on
What-
stage.
what
A dry
pro-
vag?
Problems.
A dry vag.
A dry vag? I don't think it'll get the same response.
It's very dry. Oh, I should talk about my plate in my neck. I have pains in my hip.
No,
I have
Mom.
pains in my knee.
Listen.
Molly has no compassion about my
No,
pains.
okay. I have compassion maybe the first 3 times. You have a pain.
I have no compassion for her either. She's a constant with the neck.
Well, you, Molly, are the biggest Carrie's a hypochondriac because she's telling me today she was vacuuming with someone's vacuum at their house.
Oh my gosh.
She's got poison.
And there's
all
some
over her
powder.
house. The powder is. How do I get home? I'm like,
So she calls me up. She goes, "Do you think I'm gonna die from this? Do you think I'm gonna?"
you're going yes. Yes,
Yeah,
you are.
I don't know.
But Molly always, every day when she was in high school, she goes, "Do you think I'm gonna die from like you'd watch House? What's that?
Oh my gosh,
movie?
well, okay.
That TV show."
Yeah.
And
well,
whatever they had, she thought she
but
had.
I also used to be really big hypochondriac about herpes, like randomly, where I would just think And this one day, I had a nervous breakdown, and I cried, and my roommate was like, "Why are you crying?" And I was like, "I can feel the herpes in me." And she was like, "What are you talking?" She was like, "You haven't even like been with it. What are you talking about?" I
Were
was
you
like,
a virgin?
No. I
Oh.
was like, "I feel them," and I made her get a flashlight and look up there.
No, you
I
didn't.
did. I did because
That's a real friend.
I was sobbing.
'Cause that would've been
That
hysterically.
has to be Ellie.
Yeah, it was Ellie.
I
And
would have
then
been like, I take your word for it.
she was like, "Molly, there's literally nothing there. Look." And then I looked like a mirror, and I was like, "Oh yeah." But I was hysterical, and then she gave me a Xanax, and I went to bed.
Wow, now that's
I'm
a
exactly
story.
like you.
Yeah.
But
Exactly. I could talk you off a ledge because I know.
it's
if
Carrie.
I-
You don't seem like the type who would be that way
Yeah,
because
you
you're
don't.
so tough. I don't
I'm
understand
tough,
you.
but the minute I'm like, what the
Oh yeah.
fuck is this?
I think germophobia comes from toughness. Like, fuck you, germs. I'm getting at you now. Like, don't touch me.
Do you have it or you
Any
don't have it?
symptoms, Any symptoms I hear, I'm like, I'm feeling it. I
Oh
got
yeah.
that symptom.
You ever see?
Oh my god.
Sometimes I see movies about like a disease spreading, that like disease that takes over the world, and I'll leave the theater being like, my throat does tickle.
See, that's what Carrie was going. My
but it's like
throat's
not even a
bothering
real, but
me.
it's not even a real disease. It
She's-
doesn't exist.
She's vacuuming and she goes, she goes, the dust went in my throat and I'm feeling my throat is hurting. I told Carrie.
My nose was burning.
I go to Carrie. I never think I'm sick, but I do think I'm a serial killer. Remember when I used to think I was a serial
Well, I also think
She
I'm a
thought she was a serial
killer.
killer. So once I even said to my therapist, I go, "Do you think I'm a serial killer?" Because all I do is watch shows about serial killers. Like, why would I be so fascinated? Like, maybe I'm a serial killer. She goes, "Have you ever killed anyone?" I go, "No." She goes, "How old are you?" I was 50 at the time. I go, "I'm 50." She goes, "If you haven't killed anyone by the age of 50, you're not a serial killer." So I go, "All right, well, so maybe I'm not a
We
serial
don't know
killer."
yet on you, but
If I'm a serial killer.
Yeah, you
Right.
could be a serial killer.
Maybe.
we don't know yet.
We'll see.
In
No, I
How
don't think
about
I
you?
could.
25 years.
The blood, it's just too much of a mess. I have dishes in my sink I haven't taken care of from like
But
3
let me
days
ask
ago.
you:
A
do
body,
you,
forget it.
are you a hypochondriac? Are you?
Oh, you don't care.
Huge hypochondriac. Like, I'm selective about it for sure, but
What do
like,
you think you have?
What do I? Oh, I'll go through like I'll have a weird thought and I'll be like, oh, this is Alzheimer's or it's schizophrenia. It's one or the other, and I can't get Alzheimer's yet, so I'm definitely gonna go crazy. I feel like I'm having like these beautiful mind moments where like I could see numbers and there's nothing happening, and then any little tickle, forget it. It's
Do you
over.
think that's comics, or do you think all
I
people
think
are like
I
that?
think a lot of comedians have that.
I think a lot of
Well,
comedians think it's.
everyone's-
Entertainers.
Everyone's like neurotic, I guess, but
Yeah.
in different ways. But
I-
I was like, actually yesterday Ellie got really mad at me because
Who did?
Ellie, my roommate.
Uh-huh.
Because I was like, I feel like the lymph node in my groin is swollen. Will you poke it for me?
You did not
Yeah,
ask
she
her to
was
poke
like,
it.
I don't want to touch your groin, and I was like, just tell me if you feel the lump. And then she did it, and she was like, Molly, that's like feels like normal skin. And then I went to my therapist, and I was like,
Would
I
you
have
touch
a
my
lump in-
groin?
no, I was like, I have a lump in my groin. What do you think that's about? And he's like, how did you find a lump in your groin? And I was like, well, I get up in the morning and I just like feel around
She
my
pokes
body.
around for
and he was
everything
like, why would you ever do that?
Right.
I was like,
Oh, I do all the time. I'm like, I always check my lymph. But let me
never
tell you,
think I'm
the other
sick.
day, I don't know, I must have pulled a groin muscle. It felt like I was riding a horse for 6 months. So I get to the gyno. Now, I just so happened, because February is my gyno month.
What, every February you go?
Every February, so I do my pap every February. It's
Very
like my
good.
Happy
it's my love.
Valentine's Day.
That's exactly
Oh,
why I
very
did
nice,
it.
very
And
nice.
January's the mammo.
You get your mammo? I got to get
Every
mine done again.
January, it's the new boobs, like the
Yep.
new year. You
Like
gotta
spring
check your new
cleaning
boobs.
of your
And
vagina.
then you get the. So I just so happened, and I go to her, I'm feeling pain when I walk, like my hip bone feels like it's dislocated. So she goes, all right, I'll give you a sonogram. I'll check your ovary. I go, do I have anything on my ovaries? Do you think it's my ovaries? Do you think it's my ovaries? So she shoved the thing up there. She's going, nope, your ovaries are good. Everything's fine. And I'm like, well, what's the pain? She goes, you pulled a groin. I don't know what the pain. So, but your mind still races. Like, could it be this? Could it be that? Could I broke my hip? Could I?
Well, I always think mine isn't like, oh, I'm going to get something. Mine is the pain's never going to go away. Like, with my neck, because I had the surgery. It's like every night I go, this is never going to go away. I'm never going to fall asleep. I'm never going to be happy. I'm going to have to kill myself because I'm going to be in so much. Like, those are the thoughts I have, and then I can't fall asleep.
Now, Manny is a little bit of a hypochondriac as well.
Manny, you
No,
can get on the mic, Manny. Hold on.
I'm not
Manny's
a
falling asleep.
hypochondriac. I just got diabetes, mental issues, and
Oh, but you panic. You have panic attacks.
yeah.
Okay, that's part of
That's
hypochondria.
what I know. All of you guys have them too.
Right, I have bad panic attacks, but I know how to control them. But you brought me over the secret.
What?
Oh yeah.
The 4 discs.
4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, when I started watching doing comedy, I bought the Secret. and
The
stuff.
book? I bought that.
Yeah, and I watched it. I listened to it, the CDs and all that stuff, the whole Westbury thing and blah blah blah. So,
You can self-manifest
yeah,
it.
like I used to walk out my back door pretending I was walking onto Westbury after I saw Kevin James performing, and then when they told me I was performing there, I was like, no way, like it comes true.
It comes
So
true.
when you
So
think-
what you have to do is you have to change your thought pattern to saying, I don't have it. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. And eventually you will manifest whatever greatness you want to happen out of this life through positive reinforcement.
Act like you have it right now.
It's a law of attraction. I really listen to these.
But I do it sometimes.
No, I do it and it works. Sometimes I won that lottery thing.
I know, that's true. You
I
did.
won $3,000.
Yeah.
Patty, for example,
Go ahead.
like there are a lot of times, like a lot of days I wake up and I see myself having dinner at Carrie's house that night, and it's the law of attraction.
Oh my God! Do you think that if I think that I'm going to eat at Carrie's house,
Yeah.
I would eat at Carrie's house?
Eventually, yes, it will happen.
All right, I'm going to start thinking that because
You-
I fucking hate cooking.
And meditation really helps.
I tried
Oh,
meditating
I
the
love
other day.
meditation.
Are you,
gotta
shitting
quiet-
me?
like it?
You gotta,
I'm bad at it. I hate it.
I hate it.
You gotta get
I
good
can't
at
do
it.
it. No, I
Yeah.
sit there and I go, okay, you don't have a thought, don't have a thought. If the thought comes, let the thought go. Okay, let it go, let it go. I get so fucking angry
You gotta
because
keep
the
doing
thoughts
it, though.
just keep coming. And then I'm like, see om. You say the fucking thing and it does nothing. And I'm sick of it.
No, you got to do it every day and really kind of calm yourself.
How long
the
do you
fuck down.
meditate for? Like when you go to sit
3
down to
minutes
do it?
and I'm done.
You
I
gotta
get
give
so
it more.
angry.
But how long is like the tape or whatever you're using?
I
Is
don't
it,
use
like,
the tape. I
more
just
than-
go see om.
No, you
Because
gotta
someone
do
told me
the-
see
the
om.
walk
forget it.
through
You're swimming upstream. There's
Well,
no
what does
way.
that mean? I got to buy a tape?
No, you
No,
find
you
on
don't have to buy
YouTube.
it.
It's like 10 minutes long. That's what
Yeah,
Dad says.
10 minutes. That's it. That's
And
all
what do
need.
you do? You listen to them, and what do they
They'll
say?
tell
no,
you what
they
to do.
know how to
They
do it.
give you shit to think about. Then you're thinking about what they're talking about. Like, ooh, can I feel the bottom of my feet? And then next thing you know, like 10 minutes just flew by. And you're
Really?
like, oh wow, I was thinking, but I was thinking about like what's going. I was just checking in.
Because the other
You are
thing,
feeling your whole body.
Yes.
See, I need to do that.
That's
I need to
mm,
feel
that
YouTube,
mindfulness.
guided meditation.
medications.
Medication.
Guided medications. They show you how to eat all your
They
pills.
show you how to take your pills.
That's hilarious.
All right,
All right,
let
so
me
how
see what
much-
other questions I have to
There
ask.
are no other questions.
Wait a minute, I might have some questions. What
Where did
time
we
is
land
it?
on Ruben Garcia? Time?
Did anyone? What
they
did they
say
want
you
to
can
44.
stand in for the guy on Stranger Things. I don't know what that is.
What the fuck
Which
is that? mean?
guy?
It's a successful show. I don't know which with the black
Because
kid.
they-
I think.
the-
I don't watch TV.
The
so
black one?
Are they
the
talking about
sexy
the
one?
girl with the shaved head?
No.
Nancy
Or the kid with the
Lombardo
big
says
hair.
she
Is
loves
that the
this
sexy
show
one?
with you.
Go Molly.
Oh, really? Yeah, Nancy Lombardo really likes me. I saw her at a mic once.
She's
Besties.
very supportive to you. She's a
Yeah.
she's a great gal.
I
She's
see
so nice.
this one. It's
Very
so
funny.
good to see Tugboat Manny back.
I didn't see
I
that
don't
one.
think that's a comment.
Manny made that up. Manny. All right, show your face real quick over
I
here.
can't.
Come on, show your face in
Oh,
front of
man,
it,
I
because
gotta-
so people know that
He's on
you-
the floor. He's never
He's
going to
on
get
the
up.
floor. He can't get up. Don't knock the fucking thing over, Manny. Oh my God, this is a 4-minute
It's gonna be
thing.
a real close
Okay,
up.
is it?
Oh.
Wait, I want to see it on my. Does it come up?
It'll
Yeah, I
come
think it'll
up.
come
It's
from
gonna
it.
Wait, I
It's
want to
gonna come up in
see
a
what it
second.
looks
It's going to be
like.
very
delay,
scary.
so.
Oh my God, is it? I'm not seeing it. Oh my God, there it is.
Did I miss
That's
it?
fucking funny.
It's hilarious.
All right, how long have we been doing, Adam?
An hour and
Any
10.
more questions?
I might have some more questions. Let me look. Let me see.
So basically, now you guys, what is your?
Oh, I know
have
what I
you
wanna
set-
ask.
Wait, have you set a goal for yourselves? Have you said, okay, by the year 2020, I want to be on a sitcom, or 2020, I want to have my own radio show, or 2020, I want to have my own whatever? Do you have a
Molly?
goal for yourself?
No.
I have a very specific goal, but it's for me. It's
Okay.
not gonna. Yeah.
But you do have a goal. You've set yourself a goal.
I set up an 8-year plan 2 years ago, or a year
Oh
ago.
my God! See, that's Molly. I don't do that,
You
and you
need
don't do
to
that.
have that.
You need
It's
to
not
do
going
that.
well. So
Because
there's also
I
No,
that.
no, that's not
because
true.
because my whole life I've been planning, and I've seen people like plan their comedy and like their careers, and then like fall apart when things don't go according to their plan.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
So I'm actively
No, but you have to set a goal to reach it, or at least to try to reach it, or to get close to it.
Well, you don't
because
understand what my daughter's like. You don't understand her in
Yeah.
high school.
I
My
have to-
daughter, when she got a 98 on her advanced science, blah, 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 she'd come home and cry for 4 days. I go, why are you crying? It's a 98. I wanted 100. Someone
Yeah,
like
no,
that,
I'm
you
insane.
can't do that with her. I
Yeah.
understand that.
I've seen people who are similar to me plan things and then lose their shit, and so I just keep.
No, I understand that. My kids come home and they cry. They're like, I wanted a 75. I understand.
Ma, I never said to you, you need to get 100. I never gave a shit if you get 100. I don't
Yeah.
care if
Yeah,
you...
I'm
Wow.
one of those mothers. I give a shit. I'm
Oh.
like, you better come home with that 100.
I never made you do your homework. I didn't even know if you did your homework. I didn't give a shit.
I bribed them, my kids. With
Where
money.
were you when
Molly,
I was growing up?
Molly was an
What's your mother like?
overachiever.
Is your mother strict?
Overbearing. She's not necessarily
Overbearing?
strict. She's just
Does she have like? Does
Can I
she
have a
want you
piece
to
of
do?
She's
I'll
just,
take a piece,
she doesn't
too.
care what I do. She just wants to be involved in every
That's
little
every mother.
minor decision.
And that's every wife too.
Nope.
No, some people
look,
back
Patty's
off.
so self-aware, and like I tried to do this, and my daughter said this, so I'll take that into consideration. My mother would never take anything I said into consideration. Oh, stop! Would you
Are
just
you the only
stop?
one with your mom?
My parents just had me, and then when they got remarried, they each had 2.
Oh, that's nice. So you're 5.
So 5, but 1 at the same time.
Wait, who each had two? Oh, your father had
My
two,
father
and
had
then
2,
your
and then
mother.
my mother
You're
had
the
2.
original.
OG. They knocked it out of the park. All right, this is as good as our marriage is going to get, and then we just.
No, but you know what? You're the best of them. All they're all like, you know.
They have complexes.
So
Carrie,
wait a minute.
they're
So then
watching.
your mother remarried.
She remarried.
Oh, so when you live with your mother, there's another guy there.
There's a
Your
whole
stepfather.
other family there that
Holy
just,
shit.
and I'm just kind of crashing.
You know, that's why
There's
you're
a
very
lot of
charming.
Christmas presents.
Listen, that's why he's charming. He has to fit in. He's a chameleon. He's got to fit in with this one, that one, this one. That's why he can come in here and not fucking know us and be very charming and talk to anybody because he's got to fit in at this family and that family and wherever the fuck he is.
Is your mother hardcore Latina?
She's like Latina Italian. It's that like hysterical Catholic thing.
Hysterical, like screaming hysterical.
Everything, like if you want to know
Is-
like just the
isn't it-
shittiest parts of the news, just talk to my mother for 5. Did you hear there was a car accident? 2 babies dead. Horrible, horrible. The mother, it was so sad.
She told you about the dog in the
That
overhead
doesn't answer the
compartment?
question, Ma. Is there any milk?
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's just-
Yeah, I can't watch the news anymore.
you
When they
imagine?
killed that dog on the airline, I freaked out.
They
oh,
killed a
that was
dog
the
on the
worst.
airline?
Yeah.
Why did I know
United.
this? Was this on Facebook or something?
Yeah.
No, it was on the
sure it
news.
was.
It's the
They put-
biggest breaking story.
They put the dog in the.
They made
They put the dog in the and the under.
kid
The
put
girl-
dog in the
They
overhead.
bought the,
You're shitting me.
they
That's
bought listen, they bought the under thing under the seat for
right,
the dog.
Right.
The stewardess goes, "No. The dog has to go in the overhead compartment and shut the thing."
No, there's no air in the overhead compartment.
Exactly.
I didn't know that was an option.
They opened it and the dog was dead.
Oh my God.
I would have beat the shit out of them.
What airline?
First of all, I wouldn't have
United.
listened to her.
United again? United is always
Oh,
doing
for two.
shitty things.
So they offered her $50,000 and she
Damn.
50.
right and she
50 grand for the dead dog.
She said
Fuck
that-
you. Take your 50 grand
I'd
and
take that.
shove it up your ass.
I take that money.
I'm going to
want,
sue you.
Oh, I'm
I want
running
like
with that.
$5 million.
Yeah, I'm going to sue your ass.
I want
Okay.
$5 million because you know what? This traumatized my kid.
Yeah.
Traumatized me.
Yeah.
$5 million is a good number.
But shouldn't they have known before they got on the plane, let's be honest, that you can't put the dog under your seat?
They were Spanish. The girl
What,
was
Spanish people
Whoa.
can't read?
No.
Whoa,
They were-
Garcia's getting pissed
Gonna
over
get
here.
caliente up in here.
no, No, but they
Let
were
him in.
like,
Okay,
they didn't
fine.
really, the mother didn't really seem like she spoke the language, and she was kind of confused. Like, you saw the mother talking, and she was like, she was translating to her mother, and so the stewardess was like, no, you can't put that there. It has to go over there. So they got scared.
Well, that's true. And if you don't speak the language in this country,
You're
people
like,
can be
okay,
bullies.
maybe there's
you know?
a vent in there.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
they know. Maybe they've done this before. They put animals up there. So these people were completely confused and blindsided
That's
by
bad.
this fucking bitch.
Yeah,
It was the cutest little French bulldog.
that is sad.
Oh, that
That
made
is
it
sad.
so much worse for me. Shit.
Wait, what's a French
It was
bulldog
this
They're the
again?
one
big.
with the face and
So
the
cute.
the
They
ears.
sleep upside down. I had one.
Oh, the bulldog? Oh, that's like those British bulldogs.
No,
they have
French.
That's that one with the pointy ears.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
They're so
I don't know
cute, but they
dogs.
have
They're the best.
respiratory
You a cat person?
problems.
No,
What?
I hate cats. I'm just not a big pet person.
Yeah, you're not into. I loved our cat. I cried for fucking years
yeah,
after that cat.
I moved on pretty fast.
Yeah, Molly doesn't get attached to animals.
I
Why
really-
is that?
I
Because
can't.
her mother
Or
was
people,
never
or just
around.
Well, I was always around.
Certain people, but I do get tired of people very fast. Like in short periods of time, I'm like, all right, well, I gotta go.
That's your father.
It's me.
No, it's definitely not my dad. He's all about
He-
entertaining and forcing people to stay.
The party can never end with your father. Like, if you go to his house, the party goes till...
Oh, my
If
gosh,
you
it-
come to my house... Remember that woman, Cess? We had this friend, Cess, and she would always stay... Like, I had little kids, and we'd have a party or whatever. I go, and it's 11 o'clock, and they got to get up for school in the morning or whatever they got to do. I go, hey, Cess, we're going to go to bed now, you know? And she goes... Oh, well, my daughter's fine. I go, yeah, but my kids aren't. My kids need to go to sleep. She goes, okay, and then she talks some more. And then I go, Cess, I'm probably going to have to ask you to leave. I would have to literally ask her to leave
Every time.
every time because I want to go to bed. I'm tired. You know what I mean?
But Dad was always like, stay, we're having fun. It's great. I'm like, we've been here like 8 hours. I have to leave.
Yeah, Eric would be like, stay on the
I'll never
couch.
tell you to leave.
Yeah.
But I will send my kids upstairs. I'll be like, you got to go to bed, you know, whatever. But I'll never tell you to leave. You can stay all night.
But then
Manny's
what if
home
you're
until
tired?
3, 4. I fall asleep.
But see, I can't sleep with someone in my house. I've got so much anxiety. What are they doing in my house? Are they going through things? What are they doing?
You know who it was though. Like, what are they gonna do?
I don't know, but I can't relax. I can't sleep till everyone's asleep. It's fucking weird.
I mean,
That was-
Is it like the noise, like hearing them,
I
or is
can
it just
hear
knowing?
I can hear everything. When I sleep with Kevin and he gets up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, just the spring of the bed going. I'm like, and now it takes me 20 minutes to fall back asleep. I'm like crazy. I'm
She's
too tightly
very
wound.
Anal.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Not like that. Not the fun way.
I am not anal in a fun way. I'm anal in a very unfun way. I'm like horrible.
Very unfun way.
Speaking of anal, I hear Adam's back on the market.
I am just trying.
I'm just being an asshole.
Adam got
Adam,
broke
get on
up.
the microphone.
Adam broke up with his girl.
What?
Oh, actually, the girl
What
broke
does
up with
that
him.
have to do with
Anal.
anal? Like, so I'm
I don't know,
ready
we
to.
just-
I'm ready to.
we just
take
thought we'd
it-
bring it up.
boyfriend.
I'm ready to take it anally, everybody.
Oh, I have some friends.
What does that
no,
mean?
I absolutely do
He's
not.
straight.
No, and
No, I know. I have girlfriends.
yeah, but that's no. I got out of a 5-year relationship because I
Into
don't want
pegging?
to. I don't want to.
What's pegging?
It's when a girl like
Do you have actually like friends that
Wait.
really do that?
What's
Yeah,
it
I have
called?
friends who are
What's It
interested.
called? What's it called?
Pegging.
pegging is when a girl like wears a strap on and like does a guy in the butt.
Are you kidding me? I don't even know what that's called.
Yeah, it's like a big thing with young feminists these days.
Yeah, it was called Strap One On.
Yeah.
I don't
Also
know.
known as
I think I would
karma.
lose all respect for the man. If
I
I
could
strap
never
one on
do
and he
that.
took it, I would just be like, okay, that's the last time
Well,
I'm
that
going to
is
fucking see you.
Not
society.
even just for funsies. You wouldn't do it just for the.
No.
No!
If he let me put my finger in his ass, I'd go, that is the last time I'm seeing
Oh my
you.
gosh, are you kidding me? I feel like guys are always trying
No,
to get girls
guys
to put
love
fingers
the
in their
finger in the
butt.
ass.
Nope.
The young guys, older guys, my generation, if
I'm
you
not
put a
about
finger
that.
in a guy's ass, oh my God, if Kevin would never, you can't even go anywhere near his ass.
Oh yeah, well that makes sense.
Did you ever have
No.
a guy ask you to lick his ass?
No, never
Ew,
had that ass.
that's too much.
You can get amoebas from that.
That's
where you poop. That's where
Yeah,
the bacteria crawls out
a
of their
one-way
asses,
street.
and it's
I
like
would never
you-
lick an ass.
Yeah, I know. That's why you don't do it. I had a gay friend, Jody, and he says to me, "You know what you should do with guys?" I go, "What?" He goes, "Lick their assholes." I go, "Why would I do that?" He goes, "Because they love it."
Some guys do.
But you know, he's gay, so he's been with a lot
So
of guys.
he's got an amoeba?
Well, he said, but the thing about it is, you got to make sure they're very clean, or you'll get an amoeba.
And how do you get rid of an amoeba?
You got to take medicine because
Now-
they grow in your stomach.
You might not want to listen to this because you might be thinking that you have an amoeba.
No. I know it. I've never licked a butt.
And also,
Never.
you're not as crazy about diseases lately, right?
Well, no, my therapist helped me.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
you
you
go there.
outgrow
Wow,
it. You
really?
outgrow it the older you get.
Yeah, my therapist.
Is helpful, legitimately helpful.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
he's
you're
so
like, wow,
helpful.
that made a difference.
Yeah, he impacts my life every day.
I might
She
take his
loves
number.
her
I love
therapist.
him. Bart?
She
Shout
goes to
out.
a guy, and I said, don't go to a guy if you're a woman. But I'm wrong. She loves this guy, and he really helps her. Do you go to a therapist?
I can't find a good one. I might
You
need
should
his
go to
number.
hers.
I had
Oh, yeah.
Because I had a girl try to stick her finger in my butt just to see what would happen,
And?
I literally just reacted purely on instinct. I almost elbowed her in the face. I
I
felt
was gonna
so
say you
bad.
punched her?
I jumped and I just. it
She
was
should have
so-
asked you first. Was she just like
She was
creeping around?
hysterical. Yeah, she was just creeping around. She just thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
It is kind of funny.
It was. I mean, it was admittedly
But so
funny.
you
yeah.
thought that made you seem gay to her?
No, I didn't think anything. I just felt an incoming missile, and that was it. Instinct took over.
There's a way to
Get
do the
out.
finger thing.
Get out.
There's a way.
I'm not
to
about
do
it.
You worm it
How
up
common
there.
is it, Molly, with millennials?
Oh, my God,
nowadays?
it's super common.
For
What do
real?
you
'Cause they
mean?
wouldn't
I don't
guys
do
don't
that.
tell other guys.
I don't do it to boys. I've never done it to a boy, and I've never had anyone do it to me, but my friends talk about it all the time.
They
They
do?
do it?
And they're doing it to the boy, or the boy? You mean the boy's doing it to them?
Both.
I think it's a thing now.
Yeah, it is. Butt play's like real big.
It's really trendy. Yeah.
What's it
But-
called?
butt play.
But can I tell you something about butt play?
It is.
The Greeks invented it.
That's true. Those are your people with the ass stuff. That's how you saved your virginity. Because Greek girls, to fuck around, they had to be virgins when they got married, so they do it in the ass.
Yeah. But
But wait a minute.
God's
Well,
blind
I was
spot.
going to say something, and now I can't remember. What was the thing you said right before that?
butt play.
Fuck, I was going to say something about butt play. I know I'm going to think of it later. The minute I leave here, I'm going to think, God damn it, that's what I wanted to say about butt play. What'd you say right before butt play?
Something about how it's big now.
Pegging, maybe?
Pegging. Oh my God.
Strapping it on.
Your father's going to be like,
The Greeks.
Therapist.
why did I let my son go do this
My
fucking
Listen, Patty
podcast?
always-
He will never listen to this. I can
He won't?
promise you. No. he doesn't-
Patty
doesn't
will
interest
throw
him.
a curveball in every way. You always take the show to this level.
No, I don't think it's me. Who brought it up?
You did.
Oh, yeah, I did say, speaking of, well, I was just making fun of Adam. Because he's looking for,
I
you know.
honestly had the same exact thing happen though.
What?
Where
Tried to
somebody
sneak
tried to
one
sneak
past.
it in, and I was like, I did like a crazy jujitsu move. I was like, holy fuck. Because I wasn't expecting
Your
it.
life flashes before
And
your eyes.
I wasn't
doesn't it?
into it. I think I got maybe a knuckle. She got like maybe the first knuckle in, and I was like,
Wait, she made it past the barrier. She was in there.
yeah.
And
What do you
did-
mean? Yeah, that was in.
Yeah, it was.
But
it was
here's a
but like
question.
only the first knuckle.
Past
though.
fingernail, you're in.
Yeah,
If
the fingernail.
the girl had said to either you guys, "Do you care if I do this?" Then then you're okay with it?
I will never buy you a single dinner if you go anywhere near my outhole. That is
Really?
an outhole.
No, I feel like Adam would though. Adam,
I was warned a little bit, like there was a little bit of a conversation, but I wasn't ready for it, and I learned real quickly, like I'm not into.
That's
I'm
not your
into
thing.
That. Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
because I have talked to guys
Well, now
who
we know
will do that shit.
Adam doesn't want to take it in the ass. Okay, good. Next. And
Okay.
Or Evan.
Okay, let me see if I have any other
Manny?
questions.
Manny?
Yeah.
Manny,
Someone one girl tried to play around back there, and I was like, I wasn't having it.
She
you
lost
know?
her fingers.
No, yeah, she got, yeah.
He
So
clenched.
now they
He
just put it
clenched
on
his cheeks and she broke her hand.
Now they just put their finger underneath my belly fat, you know?
Same effect.
oh stop it.
Manny, actually, you look like you lost a few pounds.
A couple pounds.
Oh yeah, you actually do look a little
Doesn't
thinner.
he?
Yeah,
you know
do a
why?
little
Because
bit.
he's on new medication, which curbs his appetite.
Yeah, my
Ah.
A1C came down like from a 14.
What's an A1C? I
What's
don't know.
your
Sugar levels.
3-month blood, sugar level?
Well,
for 3
were
months?
you eating more because you were on some medication that made you hungry?
Sometimes that does happen,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm just hungry all the time.
All right.
Dan Natterman's on stage. All right.
We're really applauding him. By the way,
Oh, he's the best.
we started this podcast. We know who had a podcast before us? My daughter, who had only been doing comedy for 6 months.
Oh yeah, it was about starting out in comedy though.
What was say? You have the best name of
Oh,
the
Babes
podcast.
in Boyland. Like
Babes in Boyland.
Toyland, but it's
Nice.
a man's field.
And-
Honestly, that podcast was so fun. It was just me and my friend Victoria harassing people.
Hoffman,
Hoffman.
very
Victoria
funny
Hoffman,
girl.
yes, she's very funny.
And how long did you guys do the podcast for?
Over a year. I think we had like 50
I can't
episodes.
believe you stopped. Why'd you stop?
We ended up getting too busy for it, and
Oh.
we didn't really...
They have
You
real
both had-
careers.
they have full-time jobs.
Real
also.
careers.
Yeah,
was,
we have a full-time job, and then like also, it was more like an excuse for us to hang out
And
so-
drink.
Yeah, until we just started like kind of ignoring the guests because we didn't really like. It was just you're just here to watch me and Victoria hang out. It's like, and they were like, "This is so fun." We're like, "Stop talking, Dave." Okay. And talk to my girl now.
I had to stop listening to it. I used to listen to the podcast, especially in the beginning. It started out like more
Oh,
an
it got
interview.
real
kinda
sexual
show.
towards the end.
And then all of a sudden, they're both drunk and they're looking at some guy's wiener or something. I thought it was
We
you
were
were looking.
looking-
I thought he was looking at the wiener, but it was actually a photograph.
It wasn't a photo of his actual wiener.
What was it?
A photo of him in his underpants grabbing the area that he.
Stop
Okay,
listening.
you want a great story about a wiener and your mother sending it to me? She goes, "Did you get
Did I
the
tell you
picture
this?
I sent you?" And I go, "No. What did you send me?" And she goes, "I texted you my hair. I wanted to see her hair." All of a sudden, she texts the wrong number. The guy sends her back a dick pic.
What?
Now
I show
she
you
goes,
this?
"He sent me
I
a
have to show
dick
it to you
pic,"
later.
and I go, "Oh my god." She goes, "Did you just send me a dick pic?" I go, "No." And I didn't get a picture. I go, "What number?" Because I change my number every 6 months.
Yeah, I
have-
never know your fucking phone number. That's why I'm afraid to text anything to you. I always ask you right before I text you.
Right, because I have
I'm afraid
like
it's going to be the
900
guy with
phone
the
numbers.
penis.
So now I go, "Send me the dick pic." She goes, "Okay, I'll send it right now with my hair." She sends it. "Did you get it?" I go, "No." She goes, "I sent it." I go, "Did you get it?" She asked me again, "Did you get it?" She texts the wrong person again. Not that same guy.
Not that guy.
Now she sends a completely different person a dick pic.
with my hair, with my picture of me and my hair next to the dick pic.
Those are the two best
So
photos.
I just wrote back, "Oh, I'm really sorry. Wrong email, wrong text, wrong phone number, or whatever."
That was fucking
That was so
funny.
bad.
That was funny. Petty, you are so fucking hilarious.
I just don't know how to do fucking
anyway, I
social
think
media.
we are out of time.
All right, we are. So wait a minute. So
I love the gum that we're all chewing.
Oh,
It's so good.
Do you think people can hear us
Yes.
chewing on
Yeah.
the
we
microphone?
sound like cows.
I do love it. It's bubble gum. It's Trident. Although Carrie
it sounds
wanted
like we're eating.
Carrie wanted bubble yum, and I got
No.
her Trident, which she
Yes,
didn't like.
bubble
as much.
yum.
Bad PA. Got to hire a professional if you want the
She's
right gum.
horrible.
Oh, really? PAs are make sure all the little things go right.
That's exactly.
Do you
How
want to be
well
an
summed up.
actor or you want to be a director?
I want to just be employed. Honestly, I would go
Yeah, that's
down
what I want
either.
to.
I think I'd be more equipped to act than to direct. It's a lot less
Did you
responsibility.
take acting
You're
classes
so
yet?
I
cute.
did back in the day. I've started talking to a little. Yeah, maybe We'll see. We'll see what's to come in 2018.
Well, Molly also took acting classes.
I did.
So maybe the two of you can act in something together one day.
Maybe.
Maybe a
Maybe.
butthole not entering scene.
Butthole the musical.
Manny teaches a veterans comedy class, by the way, and
I hear you have been also teaching there.
Well, no, I helped him once or twice.
Well, she comes down and I'm the director of comedy for Project 9 Line.
Yeah.
And Carrie comes down and she just took over the whole class. So anytime I got a recommendation, she goes, "Shh! Don't listen to him, listen to me."
I'm like, "Shh, Manny, shush."
No, so she came down twice, volunteered a time, from 7:30 to 11 o'clock at night. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
volunteered for our servicemen because they've done their time for me.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So the
That's
next
good.
time you see a serviceman,
That's what it's all about.
fucking do something for them.
That's awesome. And also now
Stick your
other
finger
people
in
are
his ass
popping
if
up.
he's into
Stick
that.
your finger in his
Other
ass.
people are popping up like, "Oh, I want to volunteer too," so
That's
it's
good.
whoever wants to come down, come down.
Yeah, any comedians want to teach a comedy class to the veterans, so they are always looking for a fresh new view.
Very nice.
All
Very
right.
nice. Okay, what
Evan,
else?
where are you going to be this weekend?
I am
Anywhere?
going to be at Governor's Comedy Club at McGuire's in Bohemia, 7 p.m. this Sunday. Come out, have a drink with me. It's going to be a blast.
And Molly Ringwald.
Oh, I'm gonna be. Man, I have a show next Thursday, but I don't know where it is.
I mean, that's just like your mother.
Brooklyn House of Comedy, Brooklyn Comedy House. Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you to bring
And then
your-
on Saturday, I'm gonna be at the Stand. Mom, it's a bringer. Do you want to come or? I need people.
Yeah, I'm working here. What time is the show, though?
5:45.
Oh, 5:45, yes.
Oh, perfect. I'll put you down. Okay, great. But if anyone else in the audience wants to support my dreams,
What about on the panel? No, I'm kidding.
yeah. if you
I'm
guys
gonna
wanna-
I'm gonna be at the Mohegan Sun.
Whoa,
Oh.
snazzy.
We get it. You made it.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing bingo. It's the high stakes bingo this Saturday. I'm not making it up. It's $200 a head.
Oh, my God.
That's just to
Carrie,
get in. My sister bought me the ticket for
Carrie,
it, so
what?
I cleared my calendar.
how much money will you think you'll blow?
No, it's a bingo. It's a $17,000 each pot.
After bingo, Carrie.
I'm going right to my room.
Don't lie.
I'm going right to my room. And then next weekend,
Yes.
I will be at Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown, both shows.
Very
Friday
nice.
and Saturday. So listen, bitches, I'm giving you 2 weeks' notices. 2 weeks' notice to get your ass to Governor's on the 24th, 23rd, and 24th.
Can I just say something about Carrie Karavis? The funniest fucking you're gonna love her. She's fucking hysterical. Hysterical.
I don't know about brilliant. I talk about my husband's hairy ass.
I talk about my. I know.
You do it
here,
brilliantly.
I talk about
I do talk about it brilliantly.
All right. I'm nowhere this weekend, which is kind of bad. Next weekend, I'm at the comic strip for
The
a show.
23rd and 24th.
Yes,
That's
and-
the week I'm at Governor's.
And I'm going to, since Sal was watching, I'm going to plug Sal's show, which is April 21st in Freehold at
That's a month away.
New Jersey at the Firehouse, Howell, New
Okay.
Jersey.
All right. That's
All
a month away.
All right.
You want to know where I am?
Yes.
Maddie,
you-
where are you going to be this weekend?
Tomorrow, I'm going to be closing out a show with fellow veterans down at Fort Meade, where
Yes.
the NSA is.
Yes.
For all the officers, like 200 military troops.
That's great.
Very nice.
So there's going to be like 4 of us veterans down there.
And
then
tell us the biggest
my
news.
big one, which is not too bad for 4 years in comedy, going on 5. I'll be at the Borgata for a week.
Very nice.
For March 25th to the 31st.
Very nice.
All
Very
out
nice.
on
Very
TNT
exciting.
He will be
shows, yeah.
performing at the Borgata, folks. So even if you don't want to see Manny, go to the Borgata anyway.
Yeah.
Support.
Very good.
And then gamble.
And
I would have been there, Manny.
and-
You know I would
and-
have been.
also, Molly, I'm just not saying this because I'm your mother. Very fucking funny.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
Very funny. So you should go see my daughter, Molly Kornfeld, or look up her old, what are they, Babes in Boyland?
Oh, yeah.
They're old ones. They're still out and around.
Yeah, I
even
think
though
they
you
are.
don't do it anymore.
I really
Actually, or listen to them. Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
send you
They-
the good bits.
I don't know if
Put 'em
there's.
together.
I think the website like dropped some of them. I don't know what's happening, but you can find a couple. I think.
And we're here with Adam, is our producer / sound man.
From the rec room.
Adam Hineker. He's looking for a woman with big boobs and a big ass.
And
If
she,
you're around,
any nationality.
and she has to be about 18.
or 18 or 56.
Not looking.
He doesn't like anything in between.
Just got out of a long relationship.
so you're
Just
not looking. Are
spending
you
some time
sure?
by myself.
looking
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
friend.
very
Yeah, that's not
much.
going to last. When
I'm
they
just
say
hanging out- I'm just hanging out with Tuggy. I'm his wingman.
You know what happens to guys like Adam?
what happens to guys like Adam?
Guys like Adam, nah. Next thing you know, he's all in love getting married.
I know. That's exactly it. Watch
I
out.
almo-
I'm
almost
not
got-
getting a house. I'm not moving to the suburbs. Next thing you know, he lives on Long Island.
You almost married
he's
this
got
girl?
2 kids.
We like would have gotten engaged. That's why we broke up. It was like
What do you
either
mean you would have gotten engaged?
it was like we were
It was
going to
time.
either
Do
do,
or
it
die.
or not. Yeah, that was
Do or
it.
so who
die.
said let's not? Her or you?
That doesn't matter, really, does it?
That means it's.
I mean, I was
You were the dick.
I said we're not doing it, but I talked her into it. She's sold on the idea now
what idea?
Her parents
of
are
us
happy
not
because
being
she's
together.
Indian.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Her parents are so thrilled. Right now, they're having a party. They took this girl to Bermuda right now.
So
He
you broke
is
up with
gone.
her because you didn't want to get married.
Not because I didn't want to get married, because we weren't compatible. Because I didn't want to get divorced eventually.
I see.
couldn't
Okay,
take
that does
the
make
curry anymore.
Hey, you know what it is?
No, I love
Curry.
I love the food.
Oh,
You
you
gotta
do?
you
Okay.
gotta cut her loose if
yeah.
not compatible.
if you're just wasting her time.
Stop stringing her
Because
along.
the girls don't have a lot of time with the eggs. Okay.
Listen, it took me a while to sell her on that. I was like, I don't want to fucking string you along.
And what
But
she says, she goes, I don't care.
She was like, no, I'm happy.
See what I'm saying? These girls are so dumb today. I dated my husband for 3 months. I said, listen, I want to get married. I want to have kids. And he goes, one day. I go, no, one day. By the end of this meal, you're going to make a decision, either yes or no. And he did. He made the decision,
end
and
of the
we started
meal.
trying. We started trying to have a baby like 2 weeks later.
I forced-
after his blood work came back.
I forced Molly's dad to have a baby because I was like, I want to have a baby. He goes, yeah, no, not until my career takes off. Thank God I didn't wait.
Oh, dear.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
that's a joke.
Okay.
That's a
Good
joke
night,
there,
everybody.
Kornfeld.
But
Bye.
shh.